From EDSA to Valenzuela, Parañaque, and Santa Rosa, Laguna. Representative Go, Mark.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 2543, directing the Committee on Ways and Means to inquire on the implementation of the relevant provisions of RA 10863. Representative Villarin.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 2544, directing the Committee on Energy to inquire on the power situation status of the Luzon grid. Representative Ang.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 2545, expressing the sense of the House to strongly condemn the cold-blooded assassination of Escalante City Council member, Patiga Sr., Representative Zarate de Jesus.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 2546, commending, congratulating Mr. Feliciano Torres, Representative Chipeco.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 2547, strongly urging the MWSS, NWRB, LWUA, DA, NIA, Manila Water, and the Maynilad to immediately form a TWG to enhance and execute mitigation strategies to avert the recurrence of water shortage in Metro Manila. Representatives Macapagal Arroyo and Castelo.
To the Committee on Government Enterprises and Privatization and Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Resolution 2548, urging the MWSS Regulatory Office, NWRB, LUA, Bureau of Soils and Water Management, NIA, Manila Water, and Maynila to immediately formulate a water security master plan. Representatives Macapagal Arroyo and Castelo.
To the Committee on Government Enterprises and Privatization and Committee on Public Works and Highways.
Messages from the President. Message dated 08 February 2019, certifying the necessity of the immediate enactment of Senate Bill 1599.
To the Committee on Rules.
Veto message dated February 8, 2019, returning without signature the enrolled Senate Bill number 1976 and House Bill 8552.
To the Committee on Rules.
Veto message dated February 14, 2019, returning without signature the enrolled Senate Bill number 1233 and House Bill 5745.
To the Committee on Rules.
Veto message dated February 14 on RA 11213.
To the Committee on Rules.
Veto message dated 23 February 2019, returning without signature the enrolled Senate Bill number 1477, House Bill number 8239.
To the Committee on Rules.
Veto message dated March 7, 2019, returning without signature the enrolled Senate Bill number 1823 and House Bill number 7376.
To the Committee on Rules.
Veto message dated 13 March 2019, returning without signature the enrolled Senate Bill 1997, House Bill 8637.
To the Committee on Rules.
Veto message dated 12 April 2019, returning without signature the enrolled Senate Bill 1917, House Bill 7820.
To the Committee on Rules.
Veto message dated 15 April 2019 on RA number 11260.
To the Committee on Rules.
Messages from the Senate. Message dated February 7, 2019, informing the House that on Feb 6, the Senate approved the Conference Committee report on Bicameral Conference Committee on the disagreeing provisions of Senate Bill number 1558 and House Bill number 8794.
To the Committee on Rules.
Message dated February 7, informing the House that on February 6, the Senate approved the Conference Committee report of the Bicameral Conference Committee on the disagreeing votes on House Bill 5717, 6166, and 6914.
To the Committee on Rules.
Message dated February 7, informing the House that on February 6, the Senate designated Senators Angara, Villanueva, and Drilon as conferees to the Bicameral Conference Committee on the disagreeing provisions of Senate Bill number 1597 and House Bill 8885.
To the Committee on Rules.
Message dated February 8, informing the House that on even date, the Senate approved Conference Committee report on the Bicameral Conference Committee on the disagreeing votes on House Bill number 8169.
To the Committee on Rules.
Message dated February 11, informing the House that the Senate on February 8 designated Senators Gatchalian, Recto, Binay, Ejercito, and Ontiveros as the conferees to the Bicameral Conference Committee.
To the Committee on Rules.
Message dated February 11, informing the House that the Senate on February 8 designated Senators Paul Recto, Escudero, Ejercito, Ontiveros as conferees to the Bicameral Conference Committee.
To the Committee on Rules.
Message dated February 11, informing the House that the Senate on February 8 designated Senators Paul, Escudero, Ejercito, Villanueva, and Ontiveros as conferees to the Bicameral Conference Committee.
To the Committee on Rules.
Communications, letters dated January 3, 10, 18, and February 1, 7, 8, 14, 21, and 22, 2019 of Salvador Medeldira, Office of the President, Malacanang, transmitting 2 original copies each of Republic Act numbers 11180 to 11232.
To the archives.
Letters dated February 20 and March 8, 11, 13, and 22 of Executive Secretary, Office of the President, transmitting 2 original copies each of Republic Acts number 11233 and up to 11249.
To the archives.
Letter dated February 22, 2019 of the Executive Secretary, Office of the President, transmitting 2 original copies of Joint Resolution number 4.
To the archives.
Letters dated January 21 and February 6, 11, 18, 26, and 27 of Deputy Director, Office of the General Counsel, Legal Services, BSP.
To the Committee on Banks and Financial Intermediaries.
Report of Honorable Dante Roberto P. Maling, Acting Secretary General, on rolled bill submitted to the Office of the President for His Excellency's consideration and signature. Committee reports. Report numbers 1254, 1270, 1278, 1293, 1300, 1302, 1303, 1305, and 1311 of the Committees on Higher and Technical Education and Appropriations on House Bill numbers 9098, 9112, to 9163
to the Committee on Rules.
Report number 1255, the Committee on Youth and Sports on House Bill 9099.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report numbers 1256 and 1257 of the Committee on Transportation, House Resolution number 2407 and House Bill 9100.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report numbers 1258, 1267, 1268, 1307, and 1308 of the Committees on Health and Appropriations.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report numbers 1259 and 1316 of the Committee on Women and Gender Equality on House Bill numbers 9102 and 9186.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report numbers 1260, 1313, and 1314 of the Committees on Youth and Sports, Development and Appropriations on House Bill numbers 9103, 9174, and 9175.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report numbers 1261, 1282 to 1284 of the Committees on Basic Education and Culture and Appropriations.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report number 1262, the Special Committee on Food Security and the Committee on Appropriations on House Bill 9105.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report numbers 1263, 1269, and 1301 of the Committee on Higher and Technical Education.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report number 1266, 1264 of the Committees on Social Services, Appropriations, Ways and Means on House Bill 9106.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report numbers 1265 and 1266 of the Committee on Public Works and Highways and Appropriations.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report number 1279 of the Committees on Science and Technology and Appropriations.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report numbers 1280 and 1281 of the Committee on Basic Education and Culture on House Bill 9122 and 9123.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report number 1285 of the Committees on Government Enterprises and Privatization and Appropriations.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report numbers 1286 to 1292, 1294 to 1297, and 1315 of the Committees on Tourism and Appropriations.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report numbers 1298 and 1299 of the Committee on Tourism.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report number 1304 of the Committees on Rural Development and Appropriations.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report number 1306 of the Committees on Housing and Urban Development, Appropriations and Ways and Means on House Bill number 9152.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report numbers 1309 and 1312 of the Committee on Labor and Employment on House Bill 9160 and 9169.
To the Committee on Rules.
Report number 1310 of the Committee on Good Government, Public Accountability on House Resolution number 1000.
To the Committee on Rules. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker,
Madam Speaker, I move to recognize the Honorable Bingbong Crisolog of the 1st District of Quezon City.
may I stand on a collective and personal privilege, Madam Speaker?
Please proceed, Honorable Crisologo.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker and the distinguished members of the House of Representatives, good afternoon. I speak before you today on a collective and personal privilege for the following reasons: to defend our parliamentary immunity that we, as members of the House of Representatives, are entitled to under our Constitution. Second, to denounce the abuse of authority and assault upon a person in authority in my person committed by the police officers who arrested me and my 43 supporters. Third, to defend the rights of ordinary citizens against unlawful warrantless search, arrest and seizures, letter B, and trespass to dwelling. My dear colleagues, last May 13, 2019, national and local elections, I ran for mayor of Quezon City. The police officers under Lieutenant Colonel Alex Alberto of Station 3 of the Quezon City Police Department arrested me on the eve of the election day. And during this arrest, the above stated violations were committed. I would like to bring this now to the attention of this august body in aid of legislation, that we may be able to legislate corrective measures against these abuses. This is what actually transpired, Madam Speaker. On May 12, 2019, in the eve of Election Day, at about 7 o'clock in the evening, I received a call from Arturo de los Reyes, one of my campaign leaders, who was then giving watcher's kit to the PDP poll watchers. He informed me that several men forcibly entered his residence in Aguede Street, Barangay Bahay Toro, Quezon City. Instinctively, I went to his place to offer whatever assistance I could give. When I arrived in his place, there was already a contingent of about 20 uniformed and armed police officers waiting. When I got inside this place, he pointed to me the man who forcibly entered this place. I introduced myself to them that I am Congressman Bingbong Crisologo of the 1st District of Quezon City. They said they know me. I asked them who they were, and they said that they are police officers. To determine whether they are really police officers, I asked them to show their PNP badge, but they did not present any. I asked them again why they were not in police uniform, considering that it is election period and that there is a COMELEC ban prohibiting police officers in civilian clothes to carry firearms. They said that they need not to because their operation is a legitimate one. According to one of them, they received a report of vote buying in the place, and they just responded to it. I explained to them that this was a watcher's briefing, and I told these men that they cannot just force themselves inside the place without a search warrant. If they want to search the place, they should first secure a warrant, and they should be in police uniform. After a while, another police officer, Lieutenant Colonel Alex Alberto, Commander of Police Station 3, Quezon City, entered the premises of the De Los Reyes residence without any search warrant. Lieutenant Colonel Alberto knows me as the Congressman of the 1st District of Quezon City because Police Station 3 is within my district. He immediately shouted and arrogantly ordered his men in police uniforms to arrest the people inside the premises. My initial reaction, Madam Speaker, was to protest the arrest of the men, women, and children because there was no offense being stated by the Lieutenant Colonel in his order of arrest to his men. He shouted to me, "Vote buying yan." I explained to him that the people who were there were my poll watchers and came to get their watcher's kit and instructions on how to perform their functions and that they should not be arrested. For protesting to the unlawful arrest, Madam Speaker, Lieutenant Colonel Alberto, in an arrogant manner, shouted to his men to arrest me as well. I said he should not arrest me because I was not involved in the alleged vote buying, and besides, I am an incumbent congressman and entitled to parliamentary immunity. He shouted to me that he does not care, after which he and his man began searching all the rooms of the De Los Reyes residence. I told him he cannot do that without a valid search warrant, but he disregarded my protest and they continued to search. A few minutes after the arrest of my supporters, my son, who is a lawyer by profession, arrived at the premises to assist me and introduce himself as a lawyer to Lieutenant Colonel Alberto. I have a video of this encounter, Madam Speaker. To my surprise, Lieutenant Colonel Alberto also ordered his men to arrest my lawyer's son, who went there just to assist me. When I protested, Lieutenant Colonel Alberto pushed me to the ground, causing injuries in my knee. I also have a video of this encounter. They handcuffed me together with my lawyer's son. The police officers did not inform us of the nature and cause of the accusations against us and why we were being arrested. And they unceremoniously and arrogantly, pushing us and manhandling us, arrested us and shoved us in the police vehicles. Neither did they read to us our Miranda rights. These actuations of the police officers, Madam Speaker, demonstrate their brutality and utter disregard for the rights of the people. If they could do these atrocious and cruel things to an incumbent congressman and to a lawyer, they could easily do these things to our ordinary citizens, even to you, my dear colleagues. We should not allow this to happen. We should not allow the police officers to violate and trample upon our rights with impunity and arrogance. My supporters, my son, and I went to Camp Karingal at around 9 o'clock in the evening. My son and I were handcuffed like hardened criminals. We remained at the Criminal Investigation and Detection Bureau, CIDU, Camp Karingal, from 9 o'clock in the evening until 10 o'clock in the morning of the following day. We were examined by a doctor for a medico-legal examination at around 5 o'clock in the morning of May 13, after which we asked the CIDU why we were being held, and they replied that they did not know and that it is the Station 3 police officers who knew. While we were at Camp Karingal, PNP Chief Oscar Albayalde and CRPO Director Guillermo Eliazar dropped by to visit us during our detention at around 9 o'clock in the morning. QCPD Director Joyet Esquivel was with them, together with Lieutenant Colonel Alberto. During the visit, General Esquivel berated and shouted at me, showing his bias, considering that he was not even present during the incident of arrest. I have a video of this encounter, Madam Speaker. Eventually, after the inquest proceedings at the Fiscal's office at the Quezon City Hall, at around 1 o'clock in the afternoon of May 13, 2019, the Quezon City prosecutor declared that our arrest was not justified. That is contained in paragraph 4, page 4, paragraph 2 of the inquest resolution. The city prosecutor also dismissed the complaint for both buying for lack of basis and ordered my immediate release together with my 43 companions. Article 6 of our 1987 Constitution accords the senators and members of the House of Representatives immunity from arrest for crimes punishable by not more than 6 years. It reads, Section 2, Section 11, a senator or member of the House of Representatives shall in all offenses punishable by not more than 6 years imprisonment be privileged from arrest while the Congress is in session. No member shall be questioned nor be held liable in any other place for any speech or debate in the Congress or in any committee thereof. Madam Speaker, the police officers were fully aware and fully informed that I am the representative of the 1st District of Quezon City. And yet, they arrested me for allegedly obstructing the unlawful arrest of my supporters. Obstruction of justice is punishable under Presidential Decree number 1829 with a penalty of prison correctional in its maximum period. Under Article 76 of the revised Penal Code, the maximum period of prison correctional is from 4 years, 2 months, and 1 day to 6 years. The charge for obstruction of justice against me is baseless, considering that I was alone and unarmed, and there were around 20 armed police officers who made the arrest. I only questioned the arrest because Lieutenant Colonel Alberto did not state why they were being arrested. I protested that their arrest was arbitrary. So how could I possibly obstruct justice by questioning and protesting the arrest of my 43 supporters? Granting strictly for the sake of argument that I was validly charged with obstruction of justice, I still enjoy the constitutional guarantee of immunity from arrest because of obstruction of justice does not carry a penalty of more than 6 years imprisonment. They can charge me if they want to, but certainly they cannot arrest me for this offense because of my parliamentary immunity. The charge for direct assault is also fabricated. For how could I, alone and unarmed, assault the more than 20 armed police officers? Again, they cannot arrest me for direct assault because the prescribed penalty for this offense does not exceed 6 years of imprisonment. They can charge me if they want, but certainly they cannot arrest me because of my parliamentary immunity. One may say that I cannot invoke my immunity from arrest because Congress is not in session when this happened, as we adjourned from February 9 to May 19, 2019 today. Madam Speaker, my distinguished colleagues, I maintain that Congress was in session at the time of my arrest on May 12, 2019. It is true that we adjourned on February 8, 2019, but this does not mean that we are no longer in session from February 9 to May 19, 2019. We are in session during this period because the House of Representatives even conducted committee hearings. When we adjourn tonight on this date, May 20, 2019, and resume session until 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, May 21, 2019. Does it mean, Madam Speaker, that we are not in session from the time of our adjournment tonight until 3 o'clock afternoon tomorrow? Does this mean that from the time of our adjournment tonight until 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, we cannot invoke our immunity from arrest? Certainly, we are still in session from the time of our adjournment tonight until 3 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. And during this period, we can invoke our immunity from arrest. Our adjournment for the period February 9 to May 19, 2019 is no different from our adjournment tonight until 3 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow. The only time that it can be aptly said that we are not in session is when we adjourn sine die. I believe, Madam Speaker, that my arrest was purposely planned to prevent me from exercising my right to vote. We should not allow these men in uniform to arrogantly violate our rights. This kind of men does not deserve a place in the Philippine National Police. They bring shame rather than honor. They abuse rather than protect. Madam Speaker, distinguished colleagues, it is our beholden duty to protect not only the rights of the members of Congress, but also the rights of ordinary citizens against unlawful arrests and searches. We should not allow the police officers to shamelessly trample upon our rights and abuse their police authority. I urge this House to investigate the matter and come up with a law that will further strengthen these rights and prevent the police from officers from violating them and imposing heavier penalties that they may fear the law. In making this privileged speech, Madam Speaker, and exposing the abuses of Lieutenant Colonel Alberto and his men involved in this incident, I know that I may be incurring the ire of the Quezon City Police under General Esquivel and Lieutenant Colonel Alberto, and risking their anger to the extent that to retaliate, they might again attempt to initiate illegal arrests, false charges, illegal searches, and perhaps even planting of evidence against me and my supporters in the future, as they did in this incident. I appeal to the members of the 17th Congress and the incoming 18th Congress, of which my son, elect Anthony Peter D. Crisologo, will be a member, to help and protect not only incumbent members of Congress, but also its past members from harassment and false charges from any sector that they may have antagonized during their terms as members of this House. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, and I hope that we can finish this before the 17th Congress adjourns. God bless.
Majority Leader. Majority Leader.
Motion to suspend, Your Honor.
Session is suspended. Session resumed. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, we are in receipt of a message from the Senate informing the House that the Senate passed with amendments House Bill number 7866, establishing a campus of the Polytechnic University of the Philippines, or PUP, in the municipality of Calauan, province of Laguna. We have been advised that the Committee on Higher and Technical Education, sponsor of the said House Bill, as well as the author thereof, have no objections to the amendments introduced thereto by the Senate. Madam Speaker, in accordance with our rules, I move that we concur with the Senate amendments to House Bill number 7866. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. In accordance with our rules, I move that we ratify the said Bicameral Conference Committee report. Majority Leader.
Before we proceed, Madam Speaker, I'd like to acknowledge the constituents, friends, and supporters of the Honorable Bingbong Crisologo from Quezon City who are in the gallery with us today. Madam Speaker, we are in receipt of a message from the Senate informing the House that the Senate passed with amendments House Bill number 7734, establishing a campus of the Polytechnic University of the Philippines, or PUP, in Quezon City. We have been advised that the Committee on Higher and Technical Education, sponsor of the said House Bill, as well as the author thereof, have no objections to the amendments introduced thereto by the Senate. Madam Speaker, in accordance with our rules, I move that we concur with the Senate amendments to House Bill number 7734. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The House is concurrent with resolution number 23 is now approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, we are in receipt of a message from the Senate informing the House that the Senate passed with amendments House Concurrent Resolution number 23 on approving the transfer, sale, or assignment of the controlling interest of Mindanao Islamic Telephone Company, Inc. We have been advised that the Committee on Legislative Franchises, sponsor of the said House Bill, as well as the authors thereof, have no objections to the amendments introduced thereto by the Senate. In accordance with our rules, Madam Speaker, I move that we concur with the Senate amendments to House Concurrent Resolution number 23. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there an objection? The chair hears none. The motion to concur with Senate Resolution number 23 is now approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, we are in receipt of the Bicameral Conference Committee report on the disagreeing votes on House Bill number 6431, granting Bohol Chronicle Radio Corporation a franchise to construct, install, establish, operate, and maintain radio broadcasting stations in the province of Bohol. In accordance with our rules, Madam Speaker, I move that we ratify the said Bicameral Conference Committee report. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. We ratify the said Bicameral Conference Committee report is now approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, may we go back to the privileged speech of the Honorable Crisologo, and I move that it be referred to the appropriate committee. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? I refer the speech of Representative Crisologo to the Committee on Rules, to the appropriate committee. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we call the roll of members. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there an objection? The Secretary General is directed to call the roll of members.
Roll call of members. Abaya, Abayon, Bellanosa, Abu, Bueg, Acheron, Acop, Costa, Costa Alba, Jong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez Franz, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcillas, Arenas, Cienza, Mentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Barzaga, Batawil, Bautista Bendigan, Belaro, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertiz, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bondoc, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maria Vida, Rosas, Bulit Bigtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calix Rubiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro Franz, Castro Fredinil, Catamco, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ceriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Coanco, Collantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisólogo, Cua, Quaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor, Del Mar, Del Rosario, De Los Montalia, De Maporo Abdullah, De Maporo Muhammad Khalid, Duavit, Durano, D, Elago, Enverga, Erice, Ergel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Evardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Frer Juliet, Frer Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garces, Garcia Gwendolyn, Garcia Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gacetaya, Gatchalian, Heron, Go Ana Cristina, Go Mark, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Groseta, Gullas, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D, Hofer, Halus Hos, Javier, Conhun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lazatin, Liachon, Lee, Lemcaichong, Lobrigat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel Luis, Loyola, Macapagal Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magundadato Suarto, Magundadato Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez Malañaon, Ominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panginiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia Sagabas, Kimbo, Radaza, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Relampagos, Revilla, Roa Puno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar Mary, Sevillano, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing Estrelita, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, C. Alvarado, Tambunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Sherni, Tejada, Teves, Tiangco, Ting, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, T, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Julret, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Velasco Cartera, Veloso, Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villaraza Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Violago, Yap Artur, Yap Milencio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora Maria Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubiri. Speakers present. Madam Speaker, the roll call shows that 156 members responded to the call.
With 156 members responding to the call, the chair hears a quorum. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, relative to Republic Act Number 11198, entitled to an act providing for the reapportionment of the province of Southern Leyte into 2 legislative districts. The Commission on Election has issued resolution number 10513, dated March 25, 2019. The pertinent provision of the resolution is as follows. Section 3, first regular elections. A, suspends the election of new representatives of the 1st and 2nd Legislative District of the province of Southern Leyte, scheduled on May 13, 2019. In case the position for member, House of Representatives is voted upon in the May 13, 2019 election, all votes for the said position shall be considered stray. Likewise, Madam Speaker, Section 2, Republic Act Number 1198 states that the incumbent representative of the lone legislative district of the province of Southern Leyte shall continue to represent the legislative district until the new representatives of the 1st and 2nd legislative districts shall have been duly elected and qualified. Madam Speaker, pursuant to the provision of the aforementioned COMELEC resolution and the Republic Act Number 11198, I move that we recognize Representative Roger G. Mercado as the incumbent representative of the lone district of Southern Leyte as representative in a holdover capacity until the new representatives of the 1st and 2nd legislative districts of the province of Southern Leyte shall have been duly elected and qualified. I so move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. Representative Roger G. Mercado, the incumbent representative of the lone district of Southern Leyte, is hereby recognized as representative as a holdover capacity until the new representatives for the 1st and 2nd legislative districts of the province of Southern Leyte shall has been qualified and duly elected. So I move. Majority Leader. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for the approval of Journal Number 50 dated February 7, 2019 and Journal Number 51 dated February 8, 2019. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there an objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we tackle bills for approval on 3rd reading. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there an objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. The Secretary General is asked to read bills on 3rd reading.
Madam Speaker, I move that we tackle on 3rd reading, consider on 3rd reading House Bill number 8909, and may we request the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
The Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 8909 and call the roll of members for nominal voting. Secretary General.
House Bill 8909, an act strengthening drug prevention and control, amending for the purpose Republic Act Number 9165 as amended, otherwise known as the Comprehensive Dangerous Drug Act of 2002. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 8909. Abaya, Abayo, Nabellanosa, Abu, Abuega, Charon, Acop, Acosta, Acosta Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agarao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Alonte, Almonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawil, Bautista Bendigan, Bilara, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biasos, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulit Begtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixtroviano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro France, Castro Fedinil, Catamco, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ciriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Coco, Huanco, Collantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisólogo, Cua, Cuaresma, Cueva, Delipe, Datol, Daza de Jesus, de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, del Rosario, de los Montalia, Demoporo Abdullah, Demoporo Muhammad Khalid, David Durano, D. Elago, Enverga, Erice, Erigel, Ermita Buhayin, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Evardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Florenda, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garces, Garcia, Gwendolyn, Garcia, Jose Nabalno, Garin, Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gastaya, Gatchalian, Heron, Go Ana Cristina, Go Mark Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales, Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Rosetta Gullas, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D. Hofer, Halusos, Javier Co, Kunhun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Liachon, Liliam Kaichong, Lobrigat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Leola Makapagalaroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magudadato Suarto, Magudadato Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Velasco, Núñez Malañao, Ocampo, Ominal, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pacquiao Paduano, Palma, Pancha, Paganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Remisia Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar Meri, Sevillano, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing Estrelita, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, si Alvarado, Tan Bunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Sherni, Tejada, Teves, Chanco, Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugnat, Tupasti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Alfonso, Vilardo, Velasco Cartera, Velasco, Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villaraz Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Milencio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora Mar Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubiri.
With 155 voting on an affirmative, House Bill 8909 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we consider for approval on third reading House Bill number 8981, and may we ask Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
The Secretary General is now directed to read House Bill 8981 and call the roll for nominal voting.
Secretary General. House Bill 8981, an act establishing an intergovernmental task force for the protection and assistance of tourists. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 8981. Abaya, Nabellanosa, Abu, Abueg, Cheron, Acop, Acosta, Alba, Diong, Advincula, Agarao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Mentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawid, Bautista Bendigan, Bilaro, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulit Begtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixtroviano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro France, Castro Fedinil, Catamco, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ciriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Coco, Huanco, Collantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisólogo, Cua, Cuaresma, Cueva, Delipe, Datol, Daza, de Jesus de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, del Rosario, de los Mentalia, Demaporo Abdullah, Demaporo Muhammad Khalid, David Durano, D. Elago, Enverga, Erice, Erigel, Ermita Buhayin, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Evardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garces, Garcia, Gwendolyn, Garcia, Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasataya, Gatchalian, Heron, Go Ana Cristina, Go Mark Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Groseta, Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D, Hofer, Alusos, Javier, Kunhun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lazatin, Liachon, Lilim, Kaichong, Lobregat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Loyola, Makapagalaroy, Maceda Madrona, Malapitan Manalo, Mangawang, Magdadato Suarto, Magdadato Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Nunez, Malañan, Ominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramirez, Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocomora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Egumeri, Sevillano, Sema, Xiaos, Silverio, Singson, Swansing Estrella, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, y Alvarado, Tan Bunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shorni, Tejada, Teves, Tiangco, Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupasti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Velasco Cartera, Viloso, Vergara, Villaferte, Villanueva, Villaraz, Suarez, Villariga, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Milencio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora Maria Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubiri.
With 158 voting in an affirmative, 0 negatives, and 0 abstentions, House Bill 8981 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we consider on third reading House Bill number 9061, and may we ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for voting.
The Secretary General is now directed to read House Bill 9061 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill number 9061, an act encouraging corporate social responsibility, providing incentives therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 9061. Abaya, Abayon, Abellanosa, Abo, Abueg, Atsaron, Acop, Acosta, Acosta Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcisa, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagaw, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banaul, Barbers, Barsaga, Batawil, Bautista, Bandigan, Belaro, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Jose Cristofer, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Beron, Bolilla, Bondoc, Bordado, Bravo, Anthony, Bravo, Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulutbek, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto Rubiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro France, Castro Pedinil, Catampo, Caetano, Celeste, Serapica, Cerillas, Chavez, Chipeco, Coco, Juanco, Coliantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cusalan, Crisólogo, Jua, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipid, De Tol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor, Del Mar, Del Rosario, de los Montalia, Dimapor Abdullah, Dimapor Mohamed Khalid, Duabit, Durano, Di, Ilago, Inverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermita, Buain, Escudero, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Bardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Floirendo, Flores, Fortuno, Pentevilla, Garbin, García, Gwendolyn, García, José Enrique, García Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasatay, Gatchalian, Herongo, Ana Cristina, Gomar, Gómez, Gonzaga, González Alexandria, González Aurelio, González Fernando, Goroseta, Gullias, Hernández Ferdinand, Hernández Fol, Herrera D, Hofer, Halososa, Vir, Koch, Hongun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Dichon, Lilim, Caichon, Lobregat, Lopez Benur, Lopez Carlos, Lopez Manueliz, Loyola, Makapagalaroy, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, mga dadato Suharte, mga dadato Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Villana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez, Malañao, Noaminal, Ocampa, Olivares, On Edwin, On Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Bininola, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Relampagos, Revilla, Ruapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodríguez Isidro, Rodríguez Máximo, Román, Romero, Romualdo, Romualdez, Roque, Sagdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahari, Salceda, Salimbago, Gonzalo, Salón, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento César, Sarmiento Edgar Meri, Savillano, Sema, Siao, Silverio, Sinson, Swansing Estrelleta, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, si Alvarado, tan Bunting, tan Angelina, tan Milagrosa, tan Sherny, Tijada, Teves, Janko, Ting, Tinio, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupes, T, Umali, Unabia, Unga, Bunico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Ibareta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Vilarde, Velasco, Velasco Catera, Viloso, Vergara, Villaferte, Villanueva, Villarasa Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Melesio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora Maria Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Subiri.
With 158 voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 901 is now approved under third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we consider on third reading House Bill number 8989. May we ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and call the roll for nominal voting. So move.
The Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 8989 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 8989, an act creating one additional branch of the Regional Trial Court in the 5th Judicial Region to be stationed in the Municipality of Castilla, Province of Sorsogon, and appropriating funds therefore, amending for the purpose Section 14F of Batasang Pambansa Bilang 129, otherwise known as Judiciary Reorganization Act of 1980, as amended. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 8989. Abaya, Abayon, Abellanosa, Abu, Abuega, Cheron, Acop, Acosta, Acosta Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agarao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Ang, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcias, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagaw, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawid, Bautista, Bendigan, Bilaro, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Brion, Bolilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulit Begtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixturbiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro Franz, Castro Fredinil, Catamco, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ciriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Cuanco, Collantes, Cortez, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisologo, Cua, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor del Mar, De Rosario, De Los Montaña, De Vapor Abdullah, De Vapor Muhammad Khalid, Duavi Durano, D. Lago, Enverga, Erisa, Erigel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Ervadone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer, Juliet, Ferrer, Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garces, Garcia Gwendolyn, Garcia Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gacetaya, Gatchalian, Heron, Go Ana Cristina, Go Mark, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Groseta, Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D. Hofer, Alososa, Vier, Cocunhun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Leachon, Lilem, Caichong, Lobregat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Leola, Macapagalaroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magudato Suarto, Magudato Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Olasco, Nunez, Malanyao, Ominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicias, Agabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramirez, Sato, Ramos, Rampagos, Revilla, Puno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez, Isidro, Rodriguez, Maximo, Romualdez, Romualdo Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbriya, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar Meri, Sevillano, Sema, Xiao, Silverio Singson, Swansing Estritit, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, si Alvarado, Tambunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shoniti, Hada, Teves, Chanco, Ting, Tinio, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, T, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Velasco Cartera, Veloso, Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villaras, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Pilacio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora, Mar Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate Zubiri.
With 158 members voting in affirmative, 0 negatives, and 0 abstentions, House Bill 8989 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we consider for third reading House Bill number 149. And may we ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 149 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill number 149, an act providing for the establishment and construction of a second runway at the Mactan Cebu International Airport with its concomitant access taxiways and rapid exit taxiways, runway lighting systems, and navigational landing equipment, and appropriating funds therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 149. Abaya, na Villanosa, Abu, Abuega, Charon, Acop, Acosta, Acosta, Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agrao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejandro, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amate, Amatong, Andaya, Angara, Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawil, Bautista, Bendigan, Bilara, Belmonte, Feliciano, Belmonte, Jose Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo, Anthony, Bravo, Vida, Rosas, Bulit Bigtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto, Viviano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro France, Castro Ferdinil, Catamco, Cayetano, Celestes, Rafica, Ciriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Coco, Wangco, Collantes, Cortez, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisologo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor del Mar, del Rosario, De Los Montalla, De Moporo Abdullah, De Moporo Muhammad Khalid, Duavid, Durano, Di Olago, Enverga, Erisa, Erigel, Ermita Buhay, Escudero, Espina, Estrella, Eusebio, Evardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer, Juliet, Ferrer, Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortun, Fortuno, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garces, Garcia, Gwendolyn, Garcia, Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasataya, Gatchalian, Heron, Gona Cristina, Go Mark, Gomez Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Groseta Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D. Hofer, Aloso, Xavier Cocun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Liachon, Lilam, Kaichong, Lobrigat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Diola, Macapagalaroya, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magdadato Suarto, Magdadato Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Nunez, Malanyaon, Ominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pacquiao Paduano, Palma, Pancha, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Rodasa, Ramirez, Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahali, Salcedo, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar Mera, Civiliano, Sema, Xiao, Silver, Singson, Swansing, Estrelita, Swansing, Horacio, Suarez, Si Alvarado, Tan Bunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shornite, Ada, Tevez, Yanco, Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, T, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Alfonso, Vilarde, Velasco Cartera, Vilosa, Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villaraz, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Milancio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zomor Maracarben, Zomor Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubiri.
With 164 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 149 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we approve on third reading House Bill number 9050. May we ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
The Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 9050 and call the roll for nominal voting.
9050 now.
9050, yeah.
House Bill 9050, anak renaming the Bangkiruan Bridge traversing the Lubao, Sasmuan River located in the municipalities of Lubao and Sasmuan, both in the province of Pampanga, as Guillermo Mendoza Bridge. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 9050. Abaya, Abayo, Nabilianosa, Abo, Abuega, Charon, Ako, Pacosta, Acosta, Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Namante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Abison, Narcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bocaching, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Barsaga, Batawil, Bautista Bandigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Feliciano, Belmonte, Jose Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Beron, Bulilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Moravida, Brosas, Bulutbectang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto Rubiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro France, Castro Predinil, Catamco, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ceriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Cojuanco, Corrientes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosalan, Cresólogo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, de Jesús de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, del Rosario, de los Montalia, Dimapor Abdullah, Dimapor Muhammad Khalid, Duabit, Durano, Di, Ilago, Inverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermita, Buain, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Ibardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer, Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fentabella, Garbin, Garzas, García Gwendolyn, García José Enrique, García Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasatay, Gatchalian, Hirongo, Ana Cristina, Gomar, Gomez, Gonzaga, González, Alexandria, González, Agorella, González, Fernando, Groseta, Agullas, Hernández, Ferdinand, Hernández, Fol, Herrera, Di, Hofer, Alasos, Javier, Co, Conjun, Labad, Laxon, Lagman, Lanete, Logan, Lesatin, Liechon, Lili, Caichon, Lobregat, López Benor, López Carlo, López Manuel Luis, Loyola, Macapagal-Arroyo, Benceta, Madrona, Malapita, Manalo, Mangawang, Manudadato, Suharto, Manudadato, Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Mariño, Marquez Martínez, Matucas, Meliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez, Molañón, Ominalo, Campo, Olivares, On Edwin, Henry, Ortega, Pablo, Ortega, Vininola, Pajia, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papanday, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Veneda, Plaza, Primicia, Sacabas, Kimbo, Rodasa, Ramírez, Sato, Ramos, Relampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodríguez, Isidro, Rodríguez, Máximo, Román, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sagdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahares, Salceda, Salimbao, Gonzalo, Salón, Sambar, Sandoval, San Copan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento César, Sarmiento de Germeris, Avillano, Semas, Chao, Silverio, Sinson, Swansing, Estrelleta, Swansing, Horacio, Suárez, Alvarado, Tambuntín, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Cherny, Tijada, Tebes, Yanco, Tin, Tiño, Tolentino, Treñas, Tupas, Ti, Umali, Unavia, Unab, Único, Uy, Juliet, Orlando, Arbareta, Vargas, Vargas, Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Velascotera, Viloso, Vergara, Villaverde, Villanueva, Villarasa Suárez, Villarica, Villarín, Villalago, Yap Artur, Yap Inesio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora, María Carmen, Zamora, Ronaldo, Zarate, Subiri.
With 166 members voting in affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 9050 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we consider on third reading, approval on third reading, House Bill number 8982, and may we ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 8982 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 8982, an act declaring the province of Rizal a tourism development area and appropriating funds therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 8982. Abaya, Abayo, Nabellanosa, Abu, Abuega, Cheron, Ako, Pacosta, Acosta, Alba, Adjong, Advícola, Agrao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez, France, Alvarez, Mercedes, Alvarez, Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara, Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Mentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawil, Bautista, Bendigan, Bilara, Belmonte, Feliciano, Belmonte, Sir Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Brion, Bolilla, Bondoc, Bordado, Bravo, Anthony, Bravo, Maria Vida, Brosas, Bullet, Bigtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixtrebiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro France, Castro Petinir, Catamco, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ceriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Coanco, Co, Collantes, Cortez, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisologo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, de Jesus de Venecia, Defensor del Mar del Rosario, de los Montalia, Demoporo Abdullah, Demoporo Muhammad Khalid, Duavi Durano, D. Lago, Inverga, Erisa, Ergel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Estrella, Eusebio, Everdone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer, Juliet, Ferrer, Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garcia, Gwendolyn, Garcia, Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gastaya, Gatchalian, Herongo, Ana Cristina, Gomar, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales, Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Groseta, Gullas, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D, Hofer, Halos Hos, Javier Co, Kunhun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lazatin, Liachon, Lilam, Caichong, Lobregat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Leola, Macapagal-Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magudadatos Huarto, Magudadatos Ajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Marino, Marquez Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez Malañao, Ominal Ocampo Olivares, Ong Edwin, Hong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pacquiao Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Premisia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Rodasa, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Racomora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maxima, Roman, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarberia, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar Mary, Sevillano, Sema Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing Estrelita, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, si Alvarado, Tambunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Sherny, Tiada, Teves, Chanco, Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupasti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Bareta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Velasco Cartera, Veloso, Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villaras, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Milencio, Yap Victor, Yu Zamora, Mara Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubiri.
With 166 members voting in affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 8982 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move to approve on third reading House Bill number 8985 and ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
The Secretary General is directed to read House Bill.
House Bill 8985, anak
8985.
increasing the bed capacity of the Jose B. Dingad Memorial General Hospital in San Fernando, Pampanga from 500 beds to 1,000 beds, upgrading its service facilities and professional healthcare services, authorizing the increase of its medical workforce complement, repealing for the purpose of Republic Act number 10355 and appropriating funds, therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 8985. Abaya, Abayo, Nabellanosa, Abo, Abuega, Charom, Acop, Acosta, Acosta, Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Garao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Ang, Angara, Castilla, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragona, Sabison, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bacasing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaca, Batao, El Bautista, Bandigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Pilesiano, Belmonte, Jose Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Veron, Bolilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo, Anthony, Bravo, Maravida, Brosas, Bulutbek, Cagas, Calderon, Carisorbiano, Caminero, Campus, Canama, Cari, Casila, Castelo, Castro Franz, Castro Pedenil, Catamco, Caetano, Celeste, Serápica, Ceriles, Chávez, Cipeco, Cojo, Juanco, Juliantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cusalán, Crisólogo, Jua, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipio, Datol, Daza, de Sus de Venecia, Defensor, del Mar, del Rosario, de los Montalia, Dimaporo Abdullah, Dimaporo Mohamed Khalid, Duabit, Durano, Di, Ilago, Inverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermita, Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Ibardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Perriol, Chloe Rendo, Flores, Fortun, Fortuno, Fentevella, Garbin, Garzas, García Gwendolyn, García José Enrique, García Galvano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasatay, Gatsillan, Heron, Goana Cristina, Gomar, Gomas, Gonzaga, González Alexandria, González Aurelio, González Fernand, Goroseta, Lulias, Hernández Ferdinand, Hernández Paul, Herrera D, Hofer, Halosos, Javier, Co, Conjun, Labadabad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Diachon, Lilim Kaichong, Lobrigat, Lopez Benur, Lopez Carlos, Lopez Manuel Loyola, Macapalgalaroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapita, Manalo, Mangawa, Manudadato, Suharto, Manudadato, Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Mariño, Marquez, Martínez, Matugas, Meliana, Mendín, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nogurales, Nolasco, Núñez, Malañao, Noaminalo, Campo, Olivares, Edwin, Henry, Ortega, Pablo, Ortega, Bininola, Paquio, Potuano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramírez, Sato, Ramos, Relampago, Servilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodríguez Isidro, Rodríguez Máximo, Román Romero, Romualdo Roque, Sagdalan, Sagarbaría, Sajales, Sedal, Salimbao, Gonzalo, Salón, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento César, Sarmiento Edgar Meri, Sevillano, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Sinson, Sonsing Estrelleta, Sonsing Horacio, Suarez, Alvarado, Tambunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Sherny, Tiada, Teves, Chanco, Ting, Tinio, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Ti, Umari, Unavia, Ungab, Unico, Juliet, Rolando, Ibareta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Vilar de Velasco, Velasco Cotera, Viloso, Vergara, Villaferte, Villanueva, Villarasa Suárez, Villarica, Villarín, Vilago, Yap Arthur, Yap Melesio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora Mara Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Sarate Subiri.
With 166 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 8985 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move to approve on third reading House Bill number 9052 and ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting. So move, Madam
The
Speaker.
Secretary General is directed to read the House Bill and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill number 9052, anak renaming the Awang OP Libak Road, stretching from Barangay Awang in the municipality of Dato in Sinsuat and traversing through the municipality of UP, both in the province of Maguindanao, up to the municipality of Libak in the province of Tangkudaran as Dato Simeon A. Dato Manung National Highway. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill number 9052. Abaya, Abayo, Nabellano, sa Abo, Abuega, Charon, Ako, Pacosta, Acosta, Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Arihano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Albison, Arcillas, Arena, Sanchez, Argumentado, Bagao, Bagasin, Bagilat, Banal, Berber, Bersaga, Batawid, Bautista, Bandigan, Bilaro, Belmonto Feliciano, Belmonto Christopher, Belmonto Ricardo, Benitez, Bernas, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Beron, Bolilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maravida, Brosas, Bulut, Begtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calisto Rubiano, Caminero, Campus, Canama, Cari, Casilo, Castello, Castor Franz, Castor Pedinil, Catamco, Caetano, Celeste, Seravica, Ceriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Juanco, Corrientes, Cortés, Cortuna, Joselán, Crisólogo, Cuba, Coresma, Cueva, Dalibia, Datol, Daza, de Jesus de Venecia, Defensor del Mar del Rosario, De Rosa Montalia, Dimapor Abdullah, Dimapor Mohamed Khalid, Duabit, Durano D, Ilago, Enverga, Erice, Ergel, Ermita Boag, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Ibardone, Parinas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Florenda, Flores, Fortuno, Fendebelle, Garbin, Garzas, García Gwendolyn, García José Enrique, García Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Charo, Gasatay, Gachilan, Herondo, Ana Cristiago, Mark Gomez, Gonzaga, González Alexandria, González Aurelio, González Fernando, Groseta, Gullias, Hernández Ferdinand, Hernández Fol, Herrera D, Hofer, Alosos, Javier Kokong, Hun, Labadabal, Lakson, Lakman, Lagnete, Laugan, Lasatin, Diechon, Lilim, Kaichong, Lovrigat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manulis, Loyola, Macapaglaroyo, Maceta, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, mga dato Suarto, mga dato Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Barino, Marquez Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Tolasco, Núñez, Maloniano, Aminalo, Campo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Bininolo, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Paganiban, Panotes, Papanday, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Permisia, Sacabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramirez, Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roa Puno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Máximo, Román Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo Roque, Sacdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahales, Alceta, Salimba, Gonzalo, Salón, Sambar, San Dobal, San Copan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento César, Sarmiento Edgar Meric, Sabillano, Sebastião, Silverio, Sinson, Swansing, Estrelleta, Swansing, Horacio, Suarez, Alvarado, Tamuting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Cherni, Tijade, Teves, Chanco, Ting, Tiño, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Ti, Umali, Unaya, Ungab, Único, Juliet, Orlando, Alvareta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Velasco Catera, Viloso, Vergara, Villapuerta, Villanueva, Villarasa Suárez, Villareca, Villarín, Villago, Yaparto, Riapilesio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora María Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Subiri.
With 169 members voting in affirmative, 0 abstentions, 0 negatives, House Bill 9052 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we approve on third reading House Bill number 9064 and ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
The Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 9064 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 9064, an act converting the Land Transportation Office Extension Office located in Mandaluyong City into a regular LTO district office and appropriating funds therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 9064. Abaya, Abayo, Nabellanosa, Abu, Abuega, Chiron, Acop, Acosta, Acosta Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante Amatong Andaya, Ang Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Bataud, Bautista, Bendigan, Belaro, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Berion, Bolilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulit Begtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto Viano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro Franz, Castro Pedinil, Catamco, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ceriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Cuanco, Collantes, Cortez, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisólogo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor del Mar, del Rosario, de los Montalia, Demoporo Abdullah, Demoporo Muhammad Khalid, Duavid Durano, D. Ilago, Enverga, Erice, Rigel, Ermita Buhay, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio Verdone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebella, Garbin Garces, Garcia Gwendolyn, Garcia Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gastaya, Gatchelian, Heron, Go Ana Cristina, Go Mark Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Groseta, Gullas, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D, Hofer, Haluso, Sabierco, Kunhun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Leachon, Liliam Caichong, Lobregat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Deola, Makapag-Alaroya, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magundadato, Suharto, Magundadato, Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez, Malanlaon, Ominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Rodasa, Ramirez, Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roa Puno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodrigo Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdo Roques, Sakdalan, Sacarbaria, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar Meri, Sevillano, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing Estrelita, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, Si Alvarado, Tan Bunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shorni, Teada Teves, Tiangco, Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Ti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Velasco Cartera, Veloso Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villaraz Suarez, Villariga, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Milencio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora Mara Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubiri.
With 169 members voting in the affirmative, 0 abstentions, 0 negatives, House Bill 9064 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we approve on third reading House Bill number 9073 and ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
The Secretary General is directed to read the House bill and call the roll for nominal voting. Majority Leader. House Bill number
House Bill number 9073.
9070.
9073.
9073.
House Bill 9070.
73.
An act establishing a technical education and skills development authority, training and assessment center in the municipalities of Alabat, Gumaca, Tagkawayan, and Ginayangan in the province of Quezon, and appropriating funds therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 9070. Abaya, Abayo, Nabilianosa, Abo, Agwed, Chirong, Ako, Pacosta, Acosalba, Adjong, Advincula, Garaw, Agabaw, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Ang, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Berbers, Bersaga, Batawid, Bautista, Bandiga, Bilaro, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Christopher, Lorenzo Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Beron, Bolilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maravida, Brosas, Bulutbectan, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto Rubiano, Caminero, Campus, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castor Franz, Castor Pedinil, Catamco, Caetano, Celeste, Serafica, Cerillas, Chavez, Tipeco, Juanco, Juliantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosulan, Crisólogo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva de Lipe, de Toldaza, de Jesus de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, de Rosario, de Los Montalia, Dimaporo Abdullah, Dimaporo Mohamed Khalid, Duabit Durano, Di, Ilago, Inverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermita Buang, Escudero, Espina, Estrella, Eusebio, Ibardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer, Juliet, Ferrer, Luis, Perriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentevilla, Garbin, Garcia Gwendolyn, Garcia Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Casatay, Gatchalian, Heron, Goana Cristina, Gomar Gomez, Gonzaga, González Alexandria, González Aurelio, González Fernando, Goreceta, Julias Hernández, Hernández Fol, Hernández Ferdinand, Herrera D. Hofer, Los Hos, Javier Ko, Congun, Labadabad, Daxon, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasetin, Chon, Lili, Kaichon, Lovergan, Lopez Benur, Lopez Carlos, Lopez Manuel Luis, Loyola, Makapaglaroy, Maseda, Matrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawa, mga dadato sa Harto, mga dadato sa Jid, Marcoleta, Marino, Marquez Martinez, Matugas, Meliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nogrades, Nolasco, Nonius Malanyao, Nominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Bininola, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo Roque, Sacdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahale, Salceda, Salimba Gonzalo, Salón, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento César, Sarmiento Edgar Meres, Avillano, Stema, Xiao, Silvero, Sinson, Sonsing Estrelleta, Sonsing Horacio, Suarez, Elvi Alvarado, Santon Bunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Sherny, Tijada, Teves, Chanco, Ting, Tiño, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugma, Tupas, T, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Único, Uy, Juliet, Orlando, Alvareta, Vargas Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco Catera, Viloso, Vergara, Villaverde, Villanueva, Villaraza Suárez, Villarica, Villarín, Milagro, Yap Arthur, Yap Melesio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora María Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate Sobiri.
With 170 members voting in affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 9070 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we take up additional reference of business and ask the Secretary General to read House resolution. So move, Madam Speaker.
The Secretary General is directed to read House resolutions.
Additional reference of business, resolutions, House Resolution 2549, resolution expressing the profound sympathy and sincere condolences of the House of Representatives on the death of former Representative Joel B. Virador, Bayan Muna Party List Representative in the 13th Congress, Representative Zarate, Castro, and Casilao.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 2550, resolution condemning the death of 6-year-old Gian Habal in an irregular police operation in Caloocan City, Representative Ilago.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 2551, resolution condemning the red tagging of Makabayan Palawan Coordinator Abesi Ilagio by the Western Command in Palawan, Representative Ilago.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 2552, resolution urging the members of the House of Representatives to condemn AFP and PNP's violation of the Omnibus Election Code, Representative Ilago.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 2553, urging the members of the House of Representatives to commit to forward the demands of the youth as articulated in the National Youth Covenant, Representative Ilago.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 2554, commending and congratulating Eugene Rivera, Jocelyn Kent Manzanero, and Keith Russell Cadores for having 3 minor planets named after them for winning second place in the Energy Physical category of the 2018 Intel International Science and Engineering Fair, Representative Ilago.
To the Committee on Science and Technology.
House Resolution 2555, resolution urging the House of Representatives, the House Committee on Higher and Technical Education to probe into, condemn, and revoke the memorandum released by CHED and UNIFAS allowing 141 fees to be collected despite free treasury and tuition and other school fees law. Representative Ilago.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 2556, urging the House of Representatives to direct the Commission on Higher Education to disapprove the applicants of basic and higher education institutes for increase in tuition and other school fees. Representative Ilago.
To the Committee on Rules. Sa likod.
House Resolution 2557, resolution urging the members of the House of Representatives to call for an immediate review and the removal of the K-12 program. Representative Ilago.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 2558, resolution urging the House of Representatives to probe the release of the Sangguniang Kabataan Funds and its utilization. Representative Ilago.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 2559, commending the Honorable Raul Del Mar, representative of the 1st District of Cebu City, for the outstanding performance rendered in perfect attendance registered during the 8th, 9th, 10th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 16th, and 17th Congresses. Representative Macapagal Arroyo, Castro, and Suarez.
To the Committee on Rules.
Committee report. Report of the Committee on Health and Committee on Appropriations regarding House Bill 9187 entitled An Act Renaming Talisay District Hospital in Talisay City, Province of Cebu in Cebu South Medical Center and appropriating funds therefore, amending for the purpose Republic Act 7799 entitled An Act Establishing District Hospital in the Municipality of Talisay, Province of Cebu to be known as the Talisay District Hospital and appropriating funds therefore. Representative Stan and Gullias.
To the Committee on Rules.
Additional reference of Business Committee report. Report of the Committee on Women and Gender Equality regarding House Bills 9186 entitled An Act Establishing a Maternal and Infant Health Visitation Program. Sponsors Representative Herrera D. and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Rules. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we consider for approval on third reading House Bill number 9068. And may we ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
The Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 9068 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill number 9068, an act expanding the coverage of the mandatory basic immunization program and providing a system in the determination of other types of vaccine-preventable diseases, amending for the purpose Republic Act number 10152, otherwise known as the Mandatory Infants and Children Health Immunization Act of 2011. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 9068. Abaya, Abaya na Bellanosa, Abu, Abuega, Cheron, Acop, Acosta, Acosta Alba, Jong at Vincula, Agaraw, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Ang, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawid, Bautista, Bendigan, Pilaro, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bonilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maria Vida, Rosas, Bulot Begtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixtrombiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro France, Castro Fedinil, Catamco, Cayetano, Celestes, Rafica, Ceriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Coco, Cuanco, Collantes, Cortez, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisologo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, De Rosal, De la Somontalia, Demoporo Abdullah, Demoporo Muhammad Khalid, Duabit, Durano, D. Elago, Enverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Bardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuna, Puentebella, Garbin, Garces, Garcia Gwendolyn, Garcia Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasitaya, Gatchelian, Heron, Go Ana Cristina, Go Mark, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexander, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Groseta, Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D, Hofer, Halusosa, Bierco, Kunhun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Janete, Laugan, Lasatin, Liachon, Linleb, Cachong, Lobrigat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Diola, Macapagal Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapita, Manalo, Mangawang, Magundadato Suarto, Magundadato Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Motoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Nunez Malañao, Ominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panautes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicias, Agabas, Kimbo, Sir Radasa, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdez, Roque, Sactalan, Sagarbria, Sali, Salcedo, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar Meri, Sevillano, Sema Siao, Silverio, Sinson, Swansing Estrelita, Swansing Horacio, Suarez y Alvarado, Tan Bunting, Tan Angelia, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shoniti, Hadat, Eves Siangco, Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupasti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Catera, Veloso, Vergara, Villaferte, Villanueva, Villaras, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Lago, Yap Artur, Yap Milencio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora Mara Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubiri.
With 171 voting in affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 9068 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we consider for approval on third reading House Bill number 9053. And may we ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 03 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 9053, an act strengthening the Energy Regulatory Commission by expanding and streamlining its bureaucracy, upgrading employee skills, augmenting benefits, and appropriating funds. Therefore, roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 9053. Abaya, Abayo, Nabilianosa, Abo, Abuega, Charon, Ako, Pacosta, Acosta, Alba, Jong, Advincula, Garao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almaro, Almonte, Olonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcillas, Arenas, Archenza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bacaching, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawel, Bautista Bandigan, Bilaro, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Vertis, Biason, Billones, Veron, Bolilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maria Vida, Rosas, Bulut Bectan, Cagas, Calderón, Calixto Rubiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casila, Castello, Castro France, Castro Predinil, Catamco, Caetano, Celeste, Seráfica, Ceriles, Chávez, Cepeco, Juanjo, Juliantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosolán, Crisólogo, Cuba, Corazua, Cueva, Dalipia, Datol, Daza, de Jesús, de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, del Rosario, de los Montalia, Dimaporo, Abdullah, Dimaporo, Mohamed Khalid, Doabit, Durano, Di, Lago, Inverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermita Boag, Escudero, Espina, Estrella, Eusebio, Bardone, Parinas, Fernando, Ferrer, Julio, Ferrer, Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fendeville, Garbin, Garces, García Gwendolyn, García José Enrique, García Albano, Garin, Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasatay, Gachelian, Nerón, Juana Cristina, Mark, Gómez, Gonzaga, González Alexandria, González Aurelio, González Fernando, Goroseta, Gullias, Hernández Ferdinand, Hernández Hall, Herrera Di, Hofer, Alasos, Javier Koch, Hun, Labadabad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Liachon, Lili, Gaichon, Lobrigan, Lopez Beno, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel Luis, Loyola, Macapaglaroyo, Marceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawa, Mangdadato, Suharto, Mangdadato, Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Mariño, Marqués Martínez, Matugas, Miliano, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Donasco, Núñez Balañano, Aminal Campo, Olivares, Henry Ortega, Pablo, Ortega, Binino, Apagio, Padano, Palma, Pancho, Paganambian, Panotes, Papanday, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Permisias, Agabas, King, Boradaza, Ramirez Sazo, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roapuna, Rubes, Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Romero, Romualdo, Roca, Sacdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahal, Salceda, Salimpa, González, Salón, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopa, Santos Recto, Sarmiento César, Sarmiento Edgar Meri, Sabeliano, Sema, Chao, Silverio, Son, Sonsing Estrella, Sonsing Horacio, Suárez, Alvarado, Tamutín, Tanandiria, Tan Milagrosa, Tancherri, Tiada, Deves, Cianco, Ting, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugma, Tupastillo, Male, Unabia, Único, Uy Juliet, Orlando, Hoy Barreta, Vargas, Alfonso, Velada, Velasco, Terra, Viloso, Vergara, Villaperte, Villanueva, Villaras Suárez, Villarica, Villarín, Vilago, Arto, Repinesio, Victor, Yu, Zamora Maracano, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Subiri.
With 171 voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, and 0 abstention, House Bill 9053 is approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we consider for approval on third reading House Bill number 9073, and may we ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
Secretary General is hereby directed to read the title.
House Bill 9073, an act providing for the regulation of tricycles, institutionalizing mechanisms for its implementation. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 9073. Abaya-abaya na balyano sa Abo, Buega, Charonaco, Pacosaco, sa Albadyong, Advincula, Agrao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong Andaya, Ang Angara, Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagaw, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawil, Bautista, Bendigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Feliciano, Belmonte, S. Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Beron, Bolilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo, Anthony, Bravo, Mario Vida, Brosas, Bulit, Bagtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixurbiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Caselo, Castro France, Castro Fedinil, Catampo, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ciriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Cocuanco, Collantes, Cortez, Fortuna, Cosolan, Crisologo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datul, Daza, Jesus de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, de Luzaro, de los Montalia, Demopolo Abdullah, Demoporo Muhammad Khalid, Wabi Durano, Di Lago, Enverga, Erisa, Reguel, Ermita Buhayan, Escudero, Espina, Estrella, Eusebio Ibardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer, Julia, Ferrer, Luis, Pirol, Florendo Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebella, Garbin Garces, Garcia, Gwendolyn Garcia, Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garino Oscar, Garin Shayo, Gasataya, Gatchalian, Heron, Gona, Cristina, Go Mark, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Rosetta, Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D. Hofer, Halusos, Javier Cocunhun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lunete, Laugan, Lasatin, Leachon, Liliam, Caichong, Lobrigat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Leola, Macapagal-Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magdadato, Sarto, Magdadato, Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Martugas, Miliana, Minding, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Motoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Velasco, Nines Palanaon, Ominalo Campo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vini, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabasky, Moradasa, Ramirez, Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez, Isidro, Rodriguez, Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sagdalan, Sagarbaria, Sali, San Cedar, Salibangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancupan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Regadmeres, Emiliano, Sema Xiao, Silver Simpsons, Wansing Estrellas, Wansing Herasio, Suarez, si Alvarado, Tambunting, Tan Angelia, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shonite, Hada, Teves, Yancoting, Tinyo Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, T, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Villarde, Velasco, Velasco Cartera, Viloso, Vergara, Villaferte, Villanueva, Villaras, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Milencio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora, Mar Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Zibiri.
With 171 voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, and 0 abstention, House Bill number 9073 is hereby approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we consider on third reading for approval for House Bill number 8962. May we ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move.
The Secretary General is so directed.
House Bill 8962, an act granting Philippine citizenship to Si Pin Liu. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 8962. Abaya na Villanosa, Abo, Abuega, Charon, Aca, Pacosta, Acosta, Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Garao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Ang Angara, Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagaw, Bacasing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawad, Bautista, Bandigan, Velaro, Belmonte, Feliciano, Belmonte, Jose Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biaso, Billones, Veron, Bolilla, Bundok, Bodado, Bravo, Anthony, Bravo, Morevida, Brosas, Bulutbek, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto, Rubiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilla, Castelo, Castro Prats, Castro Pedinil, Catamco, Caetano, Celeste, Serapica, Cerides, Chavez, Chepeco, Coco, Hanco, Corrientes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cusalan, Cusólogo, Cuba, Coresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, de Jesus, de Venecia, de Benzó, del Mar, de Lozaro, de los Montalia, Dima por Abdullah, Dima por Mohamed Khalid, David Durano, Di Ilago, Inverga, Erisa, Reguel, Ermita Boain, Scudero, Espina, Estrella, Eusebio, Ibardone, Farinas, Fernando, Ferrer, Juli, Per Luis, Perrilo, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Puentebella, Garbin, Garces, García Gwendolyn, García José Enrique, García Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Casatay, Gachelan, Heron, Goana Cristina, Gomar, Gómez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Ferrando, Groseta, Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D, Hofer, Sos, Javier Coco, Laban, Laxon, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Liachon, Lilim Caichon, Lovrigat, Lopez Beno, Lagos Carlos, Lopez Manelis, Loyola, Macapaglaroyo, Paseda, Madrona, Malapita, Manalo, Mangao, Mugdodado Suardo, Mugdodado Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Marinho, Marquez Martinez, Matugas, Meliana, Mendim, Mendoza, Mirasol, Mercado, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez Molañón, Aminelo Campo, Olivares, Edwin, Omar, Ortega, Pablo, Ortega, Vininola, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Paganibian, Panotes, Papanday, Pizzay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sabasquín, Boradaza, Ramírez Sato, Ramos, Campagos, Revilia, Rua Puno, Rubes, Rocamora, Rodríguez Sidro, Rodríguez Máximo, Román Romero, Romualdo, Romualdo Rojas, Sagdal, en Sagarbaría, Sahales, Salceda, Salimbá, Gonzalo, Salón, San Bar, Sandoval, San Copal, Santo Subrector, Sarmiento, César, Sarmiento de Guzmán, Sabillano, Sema, Xiao, Silver, Sinson, Son, Sin Estreleta, Son, Sin Asio, Suárez, Alvarado, Tambutín, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shende, Teves, Chenco, Ting, Tinho, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugma, Tupas, Ti, Umare, Unavia, Unga, Bonico, Uy, Juliet, Orlando, Bareta, Vargas, Vergar, Sapos, Velarde, Velasco, Velasco, Terra, Veloso, Vergara, Villa Peperte, Villanueva, Villarasa, Suárez, Villarica, Villarruy, Vilago, Yap, Arthur, Repiundesio, Yap, Victor, Yu, Samora, Mar Carmen, Samora, Noldo, Sarate, Sabiri.
With 171 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, and 0 abstention, House Bill number 8962 is hereby approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for consideration on third reading, House Bill number 9051, and may we ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
The Secretary General is so directed.
House Bill 9051, an act reorganizing the Cooperative Development Authority, repealing for the purpose Republic Act number 9639, creating the Cooperative Development Authority. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 9051. Abaya na Balyano sa Abu Abueg at Chiron, ako Pako Sako sa Albadyong at Vincula at Garao, Agabaw, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara, Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsasya, Aragones, Arbison, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawid, Bautista, Bendigan, Belara, Belmonte, Feliciano, Belmonte, Jose Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertiz, Biason, Billones, Piron, Bolilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maria Vida, Rosas, Bultbigtang, Cagas, Calderon, Cadlic, Sorbiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro France, Castro Fedinil, Catamco, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ciriles, Chavez, Chepeco, Coco, Huanco, Collantes, Cortez, Cortuna, Casalan, Crisologo, Cua, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza de Jesus, de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, del Rosario, de los Montalia, Demoporo Abdullah, Demoporo Muhammad Khalid, Duavid Durano, D. Lago, Enverga, Erice, Riquel, Ermita Buhayn, Escudero, Espina, Estrella, Eusebio, Verdone, Fariñas, Fernando, Fer Juliet, Fer Luis, Feriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuna Fuentebella, Garbin Garces, Garcia Guadelin, Garcia Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gacetaya, Gatchilian Neron, Go Ana Cristina, Go Mark, Gomez Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Groseta Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D, Hofer, Halusos, Javier, Cokunhun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Leachon, Lilim Caichong, Lobrigat, Lopez Penhul, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Leola, Macapagal-Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magdadato, Suarto, Magdadato, Sajid, Macarleta, Marcos, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Patugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez, Malañao, Nominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pacquiao Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Pimicies, Agabas, Kimbo Rodasa, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Sevilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocomora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque Sacdalan, Sagarbaria, Saling, Salceda, Silimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmento Cesar, Sarmento Edgar Mary, Sevillano, Sema, Siao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing Estrellas, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, si Alvarado, Tambunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shorni, Teada, Teves, Yanko, Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupasti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Cartera, Veloso, Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villaras, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Milencio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora, Mar Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubiri.
With 171 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstention, House Bill 9051 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for the consideration of House Bill number 9071 on third reading. And may I ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
The Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 9061 and call the roll for nominal
7-1,
voting.
Madam Speaker.
7-1. Yes.
House Bill number 9071, an act strengthening the People's Law Enforcement Board, further amending for the purpose Republic Act number 6975, otherwise known as the Department of the Interior and Local Government Code of 1990 as amended by Republic Act number 8551, otherwise known as the Philippine National Police Reform and Reorganization Act of 1998. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 9071. Abaya, Abayo, Nabilianosa, Abo, Abuega, Charon, Ako, Pacosta, Ako, Salva, John, Vincula, Garao, Gabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alote, Alvarez Franz, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Matong, Andaya, Angara, Castilla, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Abison, Arcidas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bacaching, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawi, Bautista, Bandira, Bilaro, Belmonte, Feliciano, Belmonte, Jose Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Beron, Bolilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo, Anthony, Pablo, Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulutbek, Tangkagas, Caldero, Crisorbiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casila, Costello, Castro, Franz, Castro, Pedinil, Catamco, Caetano, Celeste, Seráfica, Ceriles, Chávez, Chepeco, Coco, Juanco, Juliantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cusalan, Crisólogo, Cuba, Coresma, Cueva, Dalibi, Dr. Daza, de Jesus de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, de los Aros, de los Montalia, Dimapor Abdullah, Dimapor Mohamed Khalid, Duabit, Durano, Di, Ilago, Inverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermita Buhangin, Sudera, Espina, Estrella, Eusebio, Bardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer Judith, Ferrer Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fentevela, Garbin, Garces, García Guedoli, García José Enrique, García Albano, Garin Oscar, Garincharo, Gasataya, Gachela Nerondo, Ana Cristina, Gomar, Gómez Gonzaga, González Alexandria, González Aurelio, González Fernando, Groseta, Gullias, Hernández Ferdinand, Hernández Flor, Herrera Hofer, Alasos Javier, Cojun, Labadaban, Laxon, Lagman, Lanete, Logan, Lasatin, Lichon, Leachon, Lee, Limcaichon, Lobrigat, López Beno, López Jalo, López Manuel Luis, Loyola, Makapagalaroy, Maceta, Madrona, Malapita, Manalo, Mangawa, Mangudato Soharto, Mangudato Sajid, Marculeta, Marcos Mariño, Marcos Martínez, Matucas, Villana, Mendy Mendoza, Mercado, Belasol Montoro, Nabañeto, Noel Nogras, Tolasco, Duñez Malañón, Nominalo Campo, Olivares, Edwin, Henry Ortega, Pablo, Ortega Binino, Apajio, Patuano, Palma, Pancho, Paganipan, Panotes, Papanday, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Premisi, Agabas, Kingo, Rodata, Ramírez Satos, Ramos, Lampago, Solivilla, Apuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodríguez Sidro, Rodríguez Máximo, Román Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roques, Sacdanes, Sagabares, Sahales, Seda, Salimbán, Gonzalo, Salón, San Sandoval, San Copan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento César, Sarmiento, Edgar Mérez, Avellano, Stema, Xiao, Silver, Sinson, Swansing, Estreleda, Swansing, Roacio, Suarez, Alvarata, Bunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shene, Tiada, Teves, Chanco, Tintinho, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugno, Tupas, Tío, Male, Unabia, Unga, Bonico, Goy, Juliet, Orlando, Barreta, Vargas, Alfonso, Vilar de Velasco, Velasco Catera, Veloso, Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villarasa Suárez, Villarica, Villarín, Vilago, Yaparto, Ria Peneso, Victor, Yu, Zamora, Maracarmen, Ronaldo, Zarate, Zobiri.
With 171 voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 9071 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for the approval on third reading House Bill number 4340 and ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 4340 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 4340, an act mandating the establishment and maintenance of a rainwater harvesting facility in all new institutional, commercial, and residential development projects in Metro Manila. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 4340. Abaya, Nabiliano, Abu, Abuega, Charonaco, Pacosa, Alba, Jong, Advingula, Garao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez Franz, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara, Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Quino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Albison, Orsillas, Arenas, Atienza, Mentado, Bagaw, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawil, Bautista, Bendigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Feliciano, Belmonte, San Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernas, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo, Anthony, Bravo, Maria Vida, Bros, Bullet, Bigtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calix, Lubiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Carari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro Franz, Castro Pedinil, Catampo, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ceriles, Chavez, Chepeco, Coco, Wanco, Collantes, Cortez, Cortuna, Coslan, Corsologo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva de Lipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venetian, Defensor, Del Mar de Rosal, De Los Montalia, Demaporo Abdullah, Demaporo Muhammad Khalid, Wabi Durano, D. Lago, Enverga, Risa Regal, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Estrella, Eusebio, Verdone, Farinas, Fernando, Fer Juliet, Fer Luis, Ferrell, Florendo Flores, Fortuna, Fuentebella, Garbin Garces, Garcia Gwendolyn, Garcia Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gastaya, Gatchelian, Heron, Gonoan, Cristina, Gomar, Gomez Gonzalez Alexandra, Gonzalez Aurelio, Gonzalez Fernando, Luceta Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D. Hofer, Javier Halushos, Kokunhun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugalas, Yachon, Lilang, Kachel, Brigat, Lopez, Riola, Macapagalaroya, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magdadato Suarto, Magdadato Sujid, Marcoleta, Marcos, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Otugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Nograles, Velasco, Nunes, Manandaon, Ominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pacquiao Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panertes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo Rodasa, Ramirez, Sato, Ramos, Lampongas, Revilla, Roa Puno, Robes Rocomoro, Rodriguez, Isidro, Rodriguez, Maximo, Roman, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagalbaria, Sahali, Salcedar, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar Mary, Sevillano, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing Estrella, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, si Alvarado, Tambunting, Tanya Juliet, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shorniti, Ada, Teves, Chancoting, Tino Tolentino, Reyes, Tugna, Tupasti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Alfonso, Vilarde, Velasco, Cartera, Viloso, Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villaras, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Lago, Yap Arthur, Yap Milancio, Yap Victor, Yu Zamora Mar Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubiri.
With 171 members voting in affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 4340 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we approve on third reading House Bill number 6138 and ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting. So moved, Madam Speaker.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 6138 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill number 6138, an act granting travel tax exemption to dependents of married or solo parent overseas Filipino workers, amending for the purpose sections 3 and 35 of Republic Act number 8042, otherwise known as the Migrant Workers and Overseas Filipinos Act of 1995, as amended by Republic Act number 10022. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 6138. Abaya, Nabiliano sa Abo, Abueg at Charon, Ako, Pacosta, Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Garao, Gabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amantong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Albizon, Arcides, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagabo, Bocaching, Bagilat, Banal, Berbers, Bersaga, Batawid, Bautista Bandigan, Villar, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Beron, Bulilia, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo, Anthony, Bravo, Moremide, Abrosas, Bulutbek, Tangkagas, Calderon, Calisorbiano, Caminero, Campus, Canama, Cari, Casilla, Castello, Castro France, Castro Pedinil, Catampo, Cayetano, Celeste, Serapia, Caceres, Chavez, Chepeco, Juanco, Juliantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosulan, Crisoglo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Delipi, Dator, Daza, de Jesus, de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, de Rosario, de Doso Montalia, de Mapor Abdullah, de Mapor Mohamed Khalid, Doabi, Durano, di Ilago, Inverga, Irise, Erigueta, Mitabuan, Escudero, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Bardone, Reines Fernando, per Julia, per Luis, per George, Florenda, Flores, Fortuno, Fentabella, Garbin, Garzas, Garcia, Quentin, Garcia, Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garincharo, Gasatay, Gacilan, Heron, Goana, Cristia, Gomar, Gomez, Gonzaga, González, Alexandria, González, Aurelio, González, Fernando, Coroseta, Gullias, Hernández, Ferdinand, Hernández, Fol, Herrera, Hofer, Alaso, Sabir, Kokon, Labadapa, Laxo, Lagban, Denete, Logan, Satin, Chon, Lilim, Kaichon, Lobrigat, Lopez, Benur, Lopez, Carlos, Lopez, Manuel Luis, Loyola, Macapaglaroy, Maceda, Matrona, Malapita, Manalo, Mangawa, Mangudadato, Sohato, Mangudadato, Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Marinho, Marquez Martinez, Matugas, Meliana, Mentim Mendoza, Mercado, Menasol, Montoro, Napa, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Nunez Malañano, Minalo Campo, Olivares, Eric, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega, Bininola, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Paganayban, Panotes, Papanday, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabaskin, Boradada, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Rampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez, Isidro, Rodriguez Máximo, Roman Romero, Romualdo, Roque, Sagdalan, Sigalbaria, Sahara, Salceda, Salimbaun, Sala, Solón, Sambar, Sandola, San Copan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento César, Sarmiento Intermedio, Savillano, Sema, Ciao, Silverio, Sinson, Swansing, Estrelleta, Swansing, Horacio, Suárez, Alvarado, Tambutín, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shirley, Tihada, Tebes, Chancro, Tinio, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupasti, Umali, Unabia, Umab, Unico, Juliet, Orlando, Oibareta, Barugas, Vargas, Alfonso, Velada, Velasco, Velasco Cotera, Viloso, Vergala, Villapuerta, Villanueva, Villas Suárez, Villarica, Villarín, Vilago, Yam Arthur, Repinesio, Yam Victor, Yu, Zamora Maria Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Sarate, Subiri.
With 171 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 6138 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we approve on third reading House Bill number 6916 and ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 6916 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 6916, an act providing for the venue of criminal and civil action in libel cases against community or local journalists, publication, or broadcast station. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 6916. Abaya na Balyano sa Abu, Abuega, Chiron, Ako, Pacosa, Ako, Salva, Jong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabaw, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez, France, Alvarez, Mercedes, Alvarez, Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara, Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Albison, Arcilia, Sarena, Sachienza, Montado, Bagaw, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawid, Bautista, Bendigan, Bilara, Belmonte, Feliciano, Belmonte, Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertiz, Biason, Millones, Piron, Bolilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo, Anthony, Bravo, Maria Vida, Bros, Bigtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto, Biano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro, France, Castro, Fedenil, Catampo, Quetano, Celeste, Srafica, Ciriles, Chavez, Chepeco, Coco, Wanco, Collantes, Cortez, Cortuna, Cosalang, Crisologo, Cua, Quaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor, Del Mar, Del Rosario, De Los Montalia, Demoporo Abdullah, Demoporo Muhammad Khalid, David Durana, Di Lago, Inverga, Irisa, Rigel, Herbita, Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Verdone, Farinas, Fernando, Ferrer, Juliet, Ferrer, Luis, Ferrer, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garces, Garcia, Guadeline, Garcia, Jose Enrique, Garcia, Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasataya, Gachilan, Heron, Goana Cristina, Go Mark, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzalez Alexander, Gonzalez Aurelio, Gonzalez Fernando, Rosetta Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D. Hofer, Javier Halosos, Coco Nuhun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lenete, Laugan, Lasatin, Lechon, Lindem, Kaichong, Lobrigat, Lopez Bernul, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Lola Makapagalaroy, Maseda Madrona, Malapita, Manalo, Mangawang, Magdadato Sarto, Magdadato sa Jean, Marcoleta, Marcos, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Lasco, Nunez, Malanao, Nominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwina, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Bininola, Pacquiao, Paduana, Palma, Pancho, Pacaniban, Panotes, Papandaya, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Rodasa, Ramirez, Sata, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Puno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez, Isidro, Rodriguez, Maximo, Roman, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagalbria, Salas, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sankupan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Sets, Sarmiento Igermeri, Sevillano, Sema Xiao, Singson, Silveres, Juan Sing Estrellas, Juan Sing Horacio, Suarez, si Alvarado, Tambuting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shoniti, Ada, Teves, Yanquating, Tinio, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupasti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Alfonso, Vilarte, Velasco, Velasco Cartera, Veloso Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villarraz, Suarez, Villarin, Vilago, Yap Arthur, Yap Milencio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora, Mar Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubiri.
With 171 members voting in affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 6916 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we approve on third reading House Bill number 8960 and ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 8960 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill number 8960, an act providing for a single classification society or a consortium of single classification societies for certain vessels, amending for the purpose Section 22 of Republic Act number 9295, otherwise known as the Domestic Shipping Development Act of 2004. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 8960. Abaya, Nabeliano, sa Abo, Abuega, Charon, Ako, Pacosta, Ako, Salva, Jong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabaw, Albano, Alcara, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez, France, Alvarez, Mercedes, Alvarez, Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara, Castilla, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Narcides, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagaw, Bocatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Barsaga, Batawid, Bautista, Bandiga, Bilar, Belmonte, Pelesiano, Belmonte, Jose Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertiz, Biason, Billones, Veron, Bolilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Moravilla, Brosas, Bulutbek, Cagas, Calderon, Crestorbiano, Caminero, Campus, Canama, Cari, Casilla, Costello, Castro Franz, Castro Bedinil, Catamco, Caetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ceriles, Chavez, Tepeco, Coco, Juanco, Coliantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosolan, Crisólogo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Delipid, de Tol, Dasa, de Jesus, de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, de los Ares, de Oso Montal, Dima Puro Abdullah, Dima Puro Mohamed Khalid, Duabit, Durano, Di, Ilago, Univerga, Erisia, Rigel, Ermita Buay, Escudero, Espina, Estrella, Eusebio, Ibardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Perriol, Floy, Renda, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garzas, Garcia Gwendolyn, Garcia Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin, Oscar, Garin Sharon, Satay, Gatchelian, Hiron, Go, Ana Cristina, Go, Mark Gomez, Gonzaga, González Alexandria, González Aurelio, González Fernando, Gurceta, Gulias, Hernández Ferdinand, Hernández Ferrer, Di, Hofer, Alasos, Javier, Ko, Conjun, Labadabad, Lacson, Lagman, Danete, Laugan, Lasatin, Diechon, Lee, Limcaychon, Lobrigat, Lopez Benur, Lopez Caro, Lopez Mano Luis, Loyola, Macapalgar, Arroyo, Maceta, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, mga dato sa Harto, mga dato sa Jid, Marculeta, Marcos Marino, Marquez Martinez, Matugas, Meliana, Mendil Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Net, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Nonius Maloniano, Aminal Campo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Henry, Ortega, Pablo, Ortega, Bininela, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papanday, Pinchay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Princesa, Cabas, Quimbo, Radasa, Ramírez Sato, Ramos, Rampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodríguez Isidro, Rodríguez Máximo, Román, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo Roque, Sardales, Sacarbaría, Sahara, Salcedo, Salimán, Gonzalo, Salón, Sambar, Sandoval, San Copan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento César, Sarmiento, Edgar, Sabillán, Stema, Chao, Silveres, Inson, Suárez, Estelito, Son, Sin Horacio, Suárez y Alvarado, Mutín, tan Angelina, tan Milagrosa, tan Cherny, Teada, Tebes, Chanco, Tinio, Tolentino, Tren, Tugna, tu Pastillo, Mane, Unabia, un Abúnico, Julieta, Orlando, Alvareta, Vargas, Alfonso, Velada, Velasco, Cotera, Viloso, Vergara, Villapuerte, Villanueva, Villarraza Suárez, Villarreal, Villarín, Lago, Yapato, Repilesio, Víctor, Yu, Zamora Maracano, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Sobiri.
With 171 members voting in the affirmative, 0 abstentions, 0 negative, House Bill 8960 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for the approval of House Bill number 8961 and ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 8961 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 8961, an act mandating the institutionalization, development, training, organization, and administration of basic reserve officers training corps in grades 11, 12 in public and private educational institution, amending for the purpose Republic Act 7077, otherwise known as the Citizens Armed Forces of the Philippines Reservists Act, and appropriating funds therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of 8961. Bayo Nabaliano sa Abu Abuega, Chironaco, Pacosa, Albadjong, Advincula, Agarao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejandro, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatongandaya, Angara, Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcillas, Arenas, Atiense, Mentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawil, Bautista, Bendigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Feliciano, Belmonte, Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Biron, Biolilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo, Anthony, Bravo, Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulat, Pigtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixtroviano, Caminero, Camos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro Franz, Castro Pedrinil, Catamco, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ceriles, Chavez, Chepeco, Cuanco, Collantes, Cortes, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisologo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Dasa de Jesus, de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, de Rosario, de la Somontalia, Dumaporo Abdullah, Dumaporo Mohamed Khalid, Duavi Durano, Dielago, and Vergara, Risa, Regal, Mirtabuhan, Escudero,
Madam Speaker.
Eusebio, Mardone, Farinas Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis.
Madam Speaker,
Congressman Elago, what is your
yes, Madam Speaker, I just like to put my vote on the record. My vote is no, and I would like to reserve my right to submit a written explanation of my vote. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Noted, Representative Elago. Please proceed.
Florendo Flores, Fortuno, Puente Bella, Garbin Garces, Garcia Gwendolyn, Garcia Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garino Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasataya, Gatchalian Heron, Gona Ana Cristina, Gomar, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Groseta, Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D. Hofer, Javier Halushos, Kokunhun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasitin, Liachon, Liliam Kaichong, Labrigat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Leola, Macapagal-Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawan, Magdadato, Suarto, Magdadato, Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Jerco, Nolasco, Nunez, Malañao, Ominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pagyaw, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabaski, Moradasa, Ramirez, Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarberia, Salay, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar Meri, Sevillano, Sema Siao, Silverio Singson, Swansing Estrelita, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, Si Alvarado, Tambunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Sharni, Teada Teves, Tiangco Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupasti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco Cartera, Veloso, Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villaraz, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Yulago, Yap Arthur, Yap Milencio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora Maria Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Zibiri.
With 167 voting in the affirmative, 4 voting in the negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 8961 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for the approval on third reading House Bill number 9023 and ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
The Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 9023 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 9023, an act strengthening the Polytechnic University of the Philippines by declaring it as a national polytechnic university and appropriating funds therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 9023. Abaya, Abayo, Nabellanosa, Abu, Abuega, Charon, Ako, Pacosta, Acosa, Alba, Adyong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amate, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Baguilon, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawil, Bautista, Bendigan, Bilaro, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertiz, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maria Vida, Brosas, Bullet Begtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calix Rubiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro, France, Castro, Fredinil, Catamco, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ciriles, Chavez, Chepeco, Coco, Huanco, Collantes, Cortuna, Cosalan, Cresologo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor del Mar, Del Rosario, De Los Montalya, De Maporo Abdullah, De Maporo Muhammad Khalid, Duavid Durano, D. Ilago.
Madam Speaker, my vote is yes with reservations, and I'd like to submit an explanation of my vote. Thank you.
Noted, Representative Ilago.
Enverga, Erice, Reguel, Ermita Buhay, Escudero, Espina, Estrella, Eusebio, Verdone, Farinas, Fernando, Ferrer, Juliet, Ferrer, Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garces, Garcia, Gwendolyn, Garcia, Jose Enrique, Garcia, Albano, Garin, Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasita, Gatchelian, Heron, Go, Ana Cristina, Go, Mark, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales, Alexandre, Gonzales, Aurelio, Gonzales, Fernando, Goroseta, Gullias, Hernandez, Ferdinand, Hernandez, Paul, Herrera D. Hofer, Haluso, Xaviero, Coconhun, Labad-Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lenete, Laugad, Lasiliachon, Lilam, Caichong, Labrigat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Leola, Macapagal-Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magdadato, Suarto, Magdadato, Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Velasco, Nunez, Malañao, Ominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabaski, Moradasa, Ramirez, Sato, Ramos, Relampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarberia, Sali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar Meri, Sevillano, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing Estrelita, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, Si Alvarado, Tambunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shoni, Tan Teada, Teves, Tiangco Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupasti, Umali, Umaga, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco Cartera, Vinoso, Villarcara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villaraz, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Milencio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamar Carmen, Zamar Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubiri.
With 171 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 9023 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for the approval on third reading House Bill number 9058 and ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 9058 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 9058, an act increasing the recruitment quota requirement of the female Philippine National Police officers, amending Section 58 of Republic Act 8551, otherwise known as the Philippine National Police Reform and Reorganization Act of 1998. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 9058. Abaya na Bilyanosa, Abu Abue, Gacharon, Ako, Pacosa, Ako, Salva, Jong, Advingula, Agrao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong Andaya, Angara, Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcilas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Bataul, Bautista, Bendigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Feliciano, Belmonte, Jose Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo, Anthony, Bravo, Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulit, Begtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto, Biano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro France, Castro Ferdinil, Catamco, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ciriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Cuanco, Collantes, Cortez, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisologo, Cuba, Juarezma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor del Mar, De Rosario, De Los Montalia, De Mopor Abdullah, De Mopor Muhammad, Khalid, Duavid Durano, D. Lago, Enverga, Erisa, Rigel, Ermita Buhain, Escadero, Espina, Estrella, Xavier Verdone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuna, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garces, Garcia, Gwendolyn, Garcia, Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasataya, Gatchalian, Heron, Gona Cristina, Go Mark, Go Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Groseta Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D. Hofer, Javier Halos Hosco, Kunhun Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Diachon, Liliam, Quechong, Lobrigat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Leola, Macapagalaroy, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magdalena, Suarto, Magdalena, Sanjin, Marcoleta, Marcos Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Nunez, Malanao, Nominalo, Campo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pakia, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kim Borodasa, Ramirez-Sato, Ramos, Lampogas, Sevilla, Roapuno, Robes Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagabria, Ali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recta, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Igarmeri, Sevillana, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing Estrella, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, Si Alvarado, Tambuting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shorni, Tiada, Tevez, Yancoting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tigno, Tupasti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Alfonso, Vilarde, Velasco, Cartera, Viloso, Vergara, Villaferte, Villanueva, Villaras, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Elisha, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora, Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubiri.
With 171 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 9058 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for the approval on third reading House Bill number 9087 and ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill number 9087 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill number 9087, an act providing for free freight services in the transportation of relief goods to calamity-stricken areas. Roll call of members in consideration for House Bill 9087. Abaya, Nabilianosa, Abo, Bagitsaron, Ako, Pacosta, Ako, Salva, Adjong, Advincula, Agrao, Agbao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amate, Matong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcidas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bocaching, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawid, Bautista, Bandigan, Belaro, Belmonte Pedesiano, Belmonte Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Beron, Bolilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maria Vida, Porosas, Bulutbek, Cagas, Calderon, Calixtorbiano, Caminero, Campus, Canama, Cari, Casilo, Castello, Castro France, Castro Pedinil, Catampo, Cayetano, Celeste, Serapica, Ceriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Juanco, Juliantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosalán, Crisólogo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipia, Datol, Daza, de Jesus, de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, de Rosario, de los Montalia, Dimopor Abdullah, Dimopor Muhammad Khalid, Duabit, Durano, Di, Ilago, Inverga, Erice, Enriquel Ermita Buhangin Escudero, Espino Estrella, Eusebio Ibardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Perriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fentevel, Garbin, Garces, García Gwendolyn, García José Enrique, García Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Casataya, Gachelian, Hiron, Go, Ana Cristina, Go, Mark Gomez, Gonzaga, González Alexandria, González Aurelio, González Fernando, Gorosite, Gullias, Hernández Ferdinand, Hernández Fall, Herrera D, Hofer, Losos, Javier Co, Kumbun, Labadabad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Chon, Lili, Kaichon, Lofrigat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlos, Lopez Manuel Luis, Loyola, Macapagalaroy, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawa, Mangudadato, Soharto, Mangudadato, Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Mariño, Marquez Martínez, Matugas, Viliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nabañeto, Noel, Nograles, Tolazo, Núñez Maloniano, Minalo, Campo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry Ortega, Pablo Ortega, Binino, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Pabandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza Primicia, Sagabas, Kim, Uradata, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Ruapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodríguez Isidro, Rodríguez Máximo, Román, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo Roque, Sagdana, Sagarbaria, Sahares, Salceda, Salimbao, Gonzalo, Salón, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento, César, Sarmiento, Dermero, Sevillano, Demasiado, Silviero, Sinsun, Sin Estrelleta, Sin Horacio, Suárez y Alvarado, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shenry, Teada, Teves, Chanco, Tiño, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Tío, Mani, Unabia, Único, Uy, Juliet, Orlando, Alvareta, Vargas, Alfonso, Velasco, Catera, Viloso, Vergara, Villapuerta, Villanueva, Villeras Suárez, Villarica, Villarín, Villago, Yap, Arthur, Yap, Menesio, Yap, Yu, Zamora, Manjarmen, Zamora, Sonaldo, Zarate, Sobiri.
With 171 members voting in affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 9087 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for the approval on third reading House Bill number 9094 and ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 9094 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 9094, an act declaring May 17th of every year as the National Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia, Transphobia, and other phobias on persons with diverse sexual orientation or gender identity or expression. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 9094. Abaya na Balyano sa Abu Abegat Charonaco Pacosaco Salva Jong Vincula Agrao Agabao Albano Alcala Alejandro Almario Almonte Alonte Alvarez France Alvarez Mercedes Alvarez Pantaleon Amante Amatong Andaya Angara Casillo Antonino Antonio Quino Magsaysay Aragones Orbison Arcila Sarena Satienza Aumentado Bagao Bagatsing Bagilat Banal Barbers Persaga Batawid Bautista Bendigan Bilaro Belmonte Feliciano Belmonte Jose Christopher Belmonte Ricardo Benitez Bernos Bertis Biason Billones Biron Bolilla Bondok Bordado Bravo Anthony Bravo Maria Vida Bros Bulit Begtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixorbiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro France, Castro Fredonil, Catampo, Cayetano, Celestes, Rafica, Ciriles, Chavez, Chepeco, Coco, Banco, Colliantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisolo, Cuba, Cuerres, Macueva, Delipe, de Toldaza, de Jesus, de Venecia, de Defensor del Mar, de Lusario, de los Montalia, Demoporo Abdullah, Demoporo Muhammad Khalid, Duavi Durana, D. Lago, Enverga, Risa, Regal, Ermita Buhain, Escolero, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Verdone, Farinas, Fernando, Ferrer, Juliet, Ferrer, Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuna, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garces, Garcia, Gwendolyn, Garcia, Jose Enrique, Garcia, Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasataya, Gatchalian, Heron, Gona, Cristina, Go Mark, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzalez, Alexandria, Gonzalez, Aurelio, Gonzalez, Fernando, Groseta, Gullias, Hernandez, Ferdinand, Hernandez, Herrera D, Hofer, Javier Halus, Hos, Kokunhun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Dagans, Lasatin, Liechon, Lobregat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Leola, Makapagalaroy, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magdadato, Suarto, Magdadato, Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nabanieto, Noel, Nograles, Velasco, Nunez Palanyao, Nominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Paca Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Parotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kim Boradasa, Ramir Sato, Ramos, Lampogo, Sevilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocomoro, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maxima, Roman Romero, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagabria, Salis, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Satisfacto, Salmeto, Cesar, Salmeto, Eget Mary, Sevillano, Sema, Xiaos, Silvera, Singson, Swansing, Estrelita, Swansing, Horacio, Suarez, si Alvaral, Tambunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shorni, Tejada, Teves, Tiangco, Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, T, Umali, Nabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Breta, Vargas, Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Cartera, Veloso, Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villaras, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Ilancio, Yap Victor, Zamora Mar Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubiri.
With 171 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 9094 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for the approval on third reading House Bill number 9080 and ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 9080 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 9080, an act separating the city of Santa Rosa from the first legislative district of the province of Laguna to constitute the lone legislative district of the city of Santa Rosa. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 9080. Abaya, Abayo, Nabellanosa, Abo, Abuega, Charon, Ajo, Pacosta, Acosta, Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Garao, Agabao, Albano, Alcara, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez Franz, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantalon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsasay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcides, Arenas, Atienza, Amentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawad, Bautista, Badigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Pediciano, Belmonte, Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertiz, Biason, Billones, Verón, Bolilla, Bondoc, Bordado, Bravo, Anthony, Bravo, Moreavida, Brosas, Bulutbectan, Cagas, Calderón, Calixto Rubiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casila, Castello, Castro Franz, Castro Predinil, Atamco, Caetano, Celeste, Seráfica, Cereles, Chávez, Chipeco, Cojanco, Coliantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cusalán, Crisólogo, Cuba, Coresma, Cueva, Delipe, Dadol, Daza, de Jesús, de Venecia, Defensor, del Mar, de Rosario, de los Montalia, Dima por Abdullah, Dima por Mohamed Khalid, Duavid, Durano, Di, Ilago, Univerga, Erice, Reguel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Estrella, Eusebio, Ibardone, Farinas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Floyorendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebelli, Garbin, Garzas, García Gwendolyn, García Enrique, García Albano, Garin Oscar, Galiciano, Gasatay, Gachelan, Herongo, Ana Cristal, Omar Gómez, Gonzaga, González Alexandria, González Aurelio, González Fernando, Gorosete, Gullias, Hernández Ferdinand, Hernández Fol, Herrera Di, Hofer, Alasos, Sabir, Conjun, Labudab, Laxon, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Chon, Lili, Caichon, Lobrigat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuleis, Loyola, Macapaglaroy, Maceda, Madrona, Malapita, Manalo, Mangawa, Mangodato, Soharto, Mangodato, Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Morino, Marquez Martínez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolazo, Núñez, Malañón, Ominalo, Campo, Olivares, On Edwin, On Henry, Ortega, Pablo, Ortega, Bininola, Pajeo, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panambian, Panotes, Papanday, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Peneda, Plaza, Premisia, Sacuet, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramírez, Ramos, Campagos, Revilla, Roa, Puno, Robes, Arcamora, Rodríguez, Isidro, Rodríguez, Máximo, Román, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Santana, Sagarbaría, Sajares, Salcedo, Salimba, González, Salón, Sambar, Sandoval, San Copan, Santos Rectos, Sarmiento, César, Sarmiento, Edgar Merit, Savillano, Semas, Chiao, Silvero, Sinson, Swansing, Estrellata, Swansing, Horacio, Suárez, Alvarado, Tamponting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Cherniti, Hada, Tebes, Chanco, Ting, Tiño, Tolentino, Treña, Stugna, Tupasti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Único, Juliet, Orlando, Ibareta, Vargas, Vargas, Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Velasco Terra, Viloso, Vergara, Villapuerta, Villanueva, Villarasa Suárez, Villarica, Villarín, Vilago, Yaparto, Repeneso, Victor, Yu, Zamora, María Carmen, Zamora, Ronaldo, Zarate, Sobiri.
With 171 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 9080 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for the approval on third reading House Bill number 8984 and ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 8984 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 8984, an act increasing the authorized bed capacity of Datu Alun Saklian Memorial Hospital, also known as the Provincial Hospital of Tawi-Tawi, Municipality of Buangao, Province of Tawi-Tawi, from 50 to 100, beds upgrading its service capacity from level 1 to level 2 hospital and appropriating funds therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 8984, Abaya, Abayo, Nabellona, Sabo, Abuega, Charon, Acopacosa, Acosalba, Jong, Advincula, Garao, Gabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez Franz, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara, Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Albizon, Arcilia, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagatsim, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Persaga, Batawil, Bautista, Bentigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Feliciano, Belmonte, Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertiz, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bondoc, Bordado, Bravo, Anthony, Bravo, Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulat Bigtang, Cagas Calderon, Calix Rubiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro Franz, Castro Fedinil, Catampo, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafi, Casiriles, Chavez, Chepeco, Coco, Wangco, Colyantes, Cortez, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisologo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, De Jesus, De Venecia, Defensor del Mar, De Rosario, De los Mentalia, De Maporo Abdullah, De Maporo Muhammad Khalid, David Dorado, Di Lago, Enverga, Rigel, Ermita Buhain, Esconero, Espina, Estrella, Eusebio, Everdone, Farinas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuna, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garcias, Garcia, Gwendolyn, Garcia, Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gastay, Gatchilian, Heron, Gona, Cristina, Go Mark, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Goroseta, Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D, Offer, Javier Halushos, Kokunhun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Linete, Laugan, Lasentin, Liachon, Liliam, Cayon, Lobrigat, Lopez Bernal, Lopez Carlos, Lopez Manuel, Leola Makapagalaroy, Maseda, Madrona, Malapita, Manalo, Mangawang, Magundadat sa Harto, Magundadat sa Jean, Marcoleta, Marcos, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Martugas, Villana Mending Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Navanieta, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Nunez Maranao, Ominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Villanola, Pacquiao Paduano, Palma, Pancho Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Premises, Sagabas, Kimbo, Rodasa, Ramirez, Sato, Ramos, Lampogos, Revilla, Roa Puno, Robes, Rocomora, Isidro, Rodriguez, Maximo, Roman, Romero, Romualdo, Roque, Sagdalan, Sagarberia, Sali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Igarmeri, Sevillano, Masiao, Silvera, Singson, Swansing Estrellas, Swansing Horacio, Suarez y Alvarado, Tamunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagroso, Tan Shorniti, Hadate, Aves, Tiangcoting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupasti, Umali, Unabia, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Alfonso, Vilar de Velasco, Cartera, Viloso, Vergara, Villaferte, Villanueva, Villaras, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Lago, Yap Artur, Yap Milencio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamor, Carmen, Zamor Ronaldo, Zarate, Zibiri.
With 171 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 8984 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for the consideration on third reading House Bill number 9028, and may we ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move.
Secretary General is directed to read 9028 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill number 9028, an act declaring the municipalities of Santo Domingo, Santa Catalina, Bantay, San Ildefonso, San Vicente, Sinait, Cabugao, San Juan, Magsingal, and Kawayan, province of Ilocos Sur, as tourist destinations, providing for their development and appropriating funds, therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill number 9028. Abaya, Abayo, Nabiliano, sa Abo, Abega, Charon, Ako, Pacosta, Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alote, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bacaching, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawid, Bautista, Bandigan, Belaro, Belmonte, Feliciano, Belmonte, Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Beron, Bolilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo, Anthony, Bravo, Moravida, Brosas, Buludbek, Tancagas, Calderon, Calixto Rubiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casila, Costello, Castro Franz, Castro Pedinil, Catanco, Caetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ceriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Juan, Juliantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisorgo, Corres, Madip, Cueva de Libia, Datol, Daza, de Jesus, de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, de Rosario, de Losa Montalia, de Maporo Mohamed, Abdullah, Dimapur Mohamed Khalid, Duabit, Durano, Di Ilago, Niverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Bardone, Farinas, Fernando, Ferrer Julio, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentevella, Garbin, Garces, Garcia Gwendolyn, Garcia Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasatay, Gatsidan, Hiron, Goana Cristina, Gomar, Gomez, Gonzaga, González Alexandria, González Aurelio, González Fernando, Goroseta, Gudias, Hernández Ferdinand, Hernández Paul, Herrera D. Hofer, Lasos, Javier Cojon, Hunda, Badaba, Daxon, Lagman, Lenete, Laugan, Leserchin, Diechon, Lilim, Caichon, Lobriga, Lopez Beno, Lopez Caro, Lopez Manolis, Loyola, Macapag, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manala, Mangawa, Mangudado, Suarto, Mangudado, Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Barreño, Marquez, Martínez, Matugas, Miliana, Mendig, Mendoza, Mercado, Malasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Noños, Malañón, Maminado, Campo, Codibares, on Edwin, on Henry, Ortega, Pablo Ortega, Bininol, Pacquiao, Patano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Parontes, Papanday, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Peneda, Plaza, Primicia, Gabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramirez, Sato, Ramos, Lampago, Servilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodríguez, Isidro, Rodríguez, Máximo, Román, Romero, Romualdo, Rojas, Sacdana, Sagalbaria, Sajales, Salceda, Salambao, Salos, Solón, Sambar, Sandoval, San Copan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar, Sevillanos, Semas, Xiao, Silveira, Singson, Swansing, Estrelleta, Swansing, Rocio, Suarez, si Alvarado, Tambuting, Tan Angelina, Tan Mendoza, Tan Sherni, Tihada, Tebes, Chanco, Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Ti, Umali, Unavia, Unga Bunico, o Juliet, o Irlando, Ibareta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Vilade, Velasco, Velasco Terra, Veloso, Vergara, Villapuerta, Villanueva, Villarasa Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Artur, Yap Melesio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora Maria Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo Sarate, Saubiri.
With 171 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill number 9028 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for the consideration on third reading, House Bill number 8977. May I ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move.
The Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 8977 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 8977, an act declaring the province of Bukidnon a tourism development area, creating the Bukidnon Provincial Tourism Council and appropriating funds therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 8977. Abaya, Abayo, Novellonosa, Abu, Abuega, Charon, Acop, Acosta, Acosalba, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andayang, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawid, Bautista, Bendigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Feliciano, Belmonte, Jose Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Piason, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo, Anthony, Bravo, Maria Vida, Bros, Bulit, Bigtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixturbiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro France, Castro Fedinil, Catampo, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ciriles, Chavez, Chepeco, Cuanco, Collantes, Cortez, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisologo, Cuba, Cuarespa, Cueva de Lipe, Datol, Daza, de Jesus, de Venecia, Defensor, del Mar, de Luzar, de los Somentales, de Maporo Abdullah, de Maporo Muhammad Khalid, Duavi Durano, Di Ilago, Enverga, Erice, Ergel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Evardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garces, Garcia, Gwendolyn, Garcia, Galbano, Garin, Oscar, Garin, Sharon, Gastaya, Gachilan, Heron, Ana Cristina, Gomar, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales, Alexandra, Gonzales Arrelo, Gonzales Fernando, Groseta, Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D. Hofer, Javier Halusos, Kokunhun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lenete, Laugan, Lasatin, Leachon, Liliam, Caichelo, Obrigat, Lopez Benul, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Leola, Macapagalaroya, Maceda, Madrona, Malapita, Manalo, Mangawang, Magunda Dato Suarto, Magunda Dato sa Jean, Marcoleta, Marcos, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Meliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Navanieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Nunez, Malanyao, Nominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pacquiao Paduano, Palma, Pancho Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo Radasa, Ramirez, Sato, Ramos, Lampago, Sevilla, Roapuno, Robes Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo Roman, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagabria, Sali, Salceda, Salimbagon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, San Copad, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar Mary, Sevillano, Sema, Shaus, Silver, Singson, Swansing, Estrella, Swansing, Horacio, Suarez, si Alvarado, Tan Bunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shorniti, Hada, Teves, Yanko, Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Ti Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Velasco Cartera, Veloso, Vergara, Villaferte, Villanueva, Villarraz, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Milancio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora, Mar Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubiri.
With 171 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negatives and 0 abstentions, House Bill 8977 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for the consideration of House Bill number 8991 for approval on third reading. May I ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill, thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 8991 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill number 8991, an act increasing the bed capacity of Quirino Memorial Medical Center in Quezon City, Metro Manila, from 500 beds to 1,000 beds and appropriating funds therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 8991. Abaya, Abayo, Navellanosa, Abo, Vega, Charon, Acop, Acosta, Acosalba, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez Franza, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsaysay, Aragones, Albison, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Aguila, Bagilat, Banal, Barber, Barsaga, Bataud, Bautista Bandiga, Bilar, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Beron, Bolilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Marevida, Brosas, Bulut Begtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calistorbiano, Caminero, Campus, Canama, Cari, Casino, Castelo, Castro Plans, Castro Pedinil, Catamco, Caetano, Celeste, Seráfica, Ceriles, Chávez, Tepeco, Cojo, Juanco, Corrientes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosolán, Crisólogo, Cuba, Curesma, Cueva, Dalipia, Datol, Daza, de Jesús, de Venecia, de Benzón, del Mar, de Rosario, de los Montuales, de Ampura, Abdullah, de Ampura, Mohamed Khalid, Duabit, Durano, Di, Ilago, Inverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Bardone, Farinas, Fernando, Ferrer Judith, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Ferdebella, Garbin Garces, García Gwendolyn, García José Enrique, García Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasatay, García Neron, Goana Cristina, Go Mark, Gómez Gonzaga, González Alexandria, González Aurelio, González Fernando, Corosete Gullias, Hernández Ferdinand, Hernández Ford, Heredi Hofer, Haloso, Sabir, Cojo, Hun, Labadaba, Daxon, Lagman, Danete, Laugan, Lasatin, Liachon, Lil, Lincaichon, Lobrigat, Lopez Benor, Lopez Carlos, Lopez Manuel Luis, Loyola, Macapagalaroyo, Maceda, Madroda, Malapita, Manala, Mangawa, Manudadato, Suharto, Manudadato, Sajid, Marculeta, Marcos Mariño, Marquez Martínez, Matugas, Mediana, Mending, Mendoza, Merasol, Mercado Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez Bolañono, Aminelo Campo, Olivares, On Edwin, On Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Binino, Pajeo Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Premisia, Cabas, Kimbo Radasa, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Clampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodríguez Isidro, Rodríguez Máximo, Román, Romero, Romaldes, Romaldo, Roque, Sagdalan, Sagarbaría, Sahares, Salceda, Salimba, Gonzalo, Salón, Sambar, Sandoval, San Copan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento César, Sarmiento del Carmelo, Savillano, Semacio, Silverio, Sinson, Suansin, Estrelleta, Swansing, Horacio, Suarez, Alvarado, Tambunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shirley, Tijada, Tebes, Chanco, Tiño, Tolentino, Treña, Sugna, Tupas, Tío, Mario, Navia, Ungab, Único, Uy, Juliet, Orlando, Ibareta, Vargas, Alfonso, Abelardo, Velasco, Cotera, Viloso, Vergara, Villapuerte, Villanueva, Villarazo, Suárez, Villarica, Villarín, Vilago, Yap Arthur, Yap Pinesio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora, Maracamen, Zamora, Nolo, Salati, Sobiri.
With 171 members voting in affirmative, 0 abstentions, and 0 negatives, House Bill 8991 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we consider for third reading House Bill number 8992. May we ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill, thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 8992 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 8992, an act declaring Mount 387, also known as Mount Botong Amat, in the municipality of Carangao, province of Nueva Ecija, a tourist destination, providing for its development and appropriating funds therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 8992. Abaya Naballanosa, Abu Abega, Charon, Nako, Pacosa, Salbad, Adjong, Advincula, Agaraw, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Ang, Angara, Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcilas, Arenas, Atienza, Mentado, Baga, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawid, Bautista, Bendigan, Bilaro, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bondok, Bernardo, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulit Begtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixturbiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro France, Castro Fredenil, Catampo, Cayetano, Celeste, Rafica, Ceriles, Chavez, Chepeco, Coco, Juanco, Colliantes, Cortez, Fortuna, Casalan, Crisólogo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza de Jesus, de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, de Rosario, de los Montalia, Demoporo Abdullah, Demoporo Mohamed Khalid, Duabi Dorano, Di Ilago, Enverga, Rice, Regel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Everdone, Farinas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuna, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garces, Garcia, Gwendolyn, Garcia, Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasitaya, Gatchilian, Heron, Goana Cristina, Gomar, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales, Alexander, Gonzales Alreo, Gonzales Fernando, Rosetta Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D. Hofer, Javier Halushos, Kokunhun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Liachon, Lilem, Kaichong, Lobragat, Lopez Pencer, Lopez Carlos, Lopez Manuel, Leola, Macapagal-Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Marapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magandadat, Sardo, Magandadat, Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Marino, Marquez Martinez, Patugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Navanieto, Noel, Nograles, Velasco, Nunez Malanyaon, Ominalo, Campo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Bininola, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo Daza, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Trevilla, Roapuno, Robes Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdez, Roque Sacdalan, Scarberia, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar Mary, Sevillano Sema Xiao, Silver Singson, Swansing Estrellas, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, si Alvarado Tambuting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shoniti, Ada Teves, Tiangco Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tig Natupasti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Breta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Vilardia, Velasco, Velasco Cartera, Veloso, Vergara, Villafuerte, Villarasa, Villaras Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Milencio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora, Mar Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate Zubiri.
With 171 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 8992 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for the consideration for approval on third reading, House Bill number 9055. We ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 9055 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 9055, an act converting the Don Carlos Polytechnic College into a state college to be known as Don Carlos Polytechnic State College and appropriating funds therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 9055. Abaya na Baliano sa Abu Obega Charon ako Pacosa ako Salvadyong Advincula Agaraw Agabao Albano Alcala Alejano Almario Almonte Alonte Alvarez France Alvarez Mercedes Alvarez Pantaleon Amante Amatong Andaya Angara Castillo Antonino Antonio Aquino Magsaysay Aragones Arbison Arcilia Arenas Atienza Aumentado Bagaw Bagatsing Bagilat Banal Barbers Bersaga Batawil Bautista Bendigan Bilara Belmonte Feliciano Belmonte Jose Christopher Belmonte Ricardo Benitez, Bernas, Bertis, Biason, Bullones, Bulilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulit Bigtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto, Yabana, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro France, Castro Fedenil, Atampo, Cayetano, Celeste, Rafica, Ciriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Cocoanco, Collantes, Cortes, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisologo, Cuba, Juarez, Macueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza de Jesus, de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, de Luzar, de Los Montalia, Demoporo Abdullah, Demoporo Muhammad Khalid, Duavi Durano, Die Lago, Enverga, Erice, Ergel, Ermita Buhayan, Escudero, Espina, Estrella, Eusebio Verdone, Farinas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebilla, Garbin, Garces, Garcia, Gwendolyn, Garcia, Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Charo, Gasatay, Gatchilian, Heron, Go, Ana Cristina, Go, Mark Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandra, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Groseta, Gulias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D, Hofer, Javier, Co, Halusos, Hunhun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Linete, Laugan, Lasatin, Liachon, Lindem, Cachon, Labrigat, Lopez Bernal, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Leola, Makapagalaroya, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magandadato, Suarto, Magandadato sa Jid, Marcoleta, Marcos, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Martugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Nunez, Malañao, Nominalo, Campo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pacquiao Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramirez, Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Ropuna, Robes, Comora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sacdalan, Sagarbaria, Sali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Egan Mary, Sevillano, Sema Xiao, Silver Singson, Swansing Estrella, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, si Alvarado, Tambuting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shoniti, Hada Teves, Tiangco Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, T, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Vilardia, Velasco, Velasco Cartera, Veloso, Vergara, Villaforte, Villanueva, Villaras, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Milencio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora, Mara Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate Zibiri.
With 171 members voting in affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 9055 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, move for the consideration of House Bill number 8986 for approval on third reading. We ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 8986 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill number 8986, an act increasing the bed capacity of the lying-in clinic in the municipality of Rizal, province of Palawan, from 10 beds to 20 beds, upgrading its service facilities and professional healthcare services, authorizing the increase of its medical personnel and appropriating funds, therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill number 8986. Abay na Beliana sa Abo, Abega, Charon, Aka, Pacosta, Acosalba, Adjong, Adjuncla, Agaraw, Abdubaw, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angar Castilla, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsasay, Aragones, Arbisod, Arcilia, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagaw, Bacasing, Bagilat, Banal, Berber, Bersaga, Batawid, Bautista Bandigan, Bilara, Belmonte, Feliciano, Belmonte, Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Beron, Bolilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulut Bectang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto Rubiano, Caminero, Campos Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro Franz, Castro Predinil, Catampo, Caetano, Celeste, Seráfica, Ceriles, Chávez, Chipeco, Coco, Juanco, Juliantes, Cortés, Fortuna, Cosolán, Criscólogo, Cuoa, Curesma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, de Jesús, de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, del Rosario, de los Montalia, Dimaporo Abdullah, Dimaporo Mohamed Khalid, Duabit, Durano, Di Ilago, Inverga, Irise, Eriguel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Bardone, Pariñas, Fernando, Ferrer, Julio, Perro Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fentavella, Garbin, Garces, García Gwendolyn, García So Enrique, García Albano, Garin Oscar, Garinchero, Gasatay, Gachela, Nerón, Goana Cristina, Gomar, Gómez, Gonzaga, González Alexandria, González Aurelio, González Fernando, Grosera, Gullias, Hernández Ferdinand, Hernández Fol, Herrera D, Hofer, Alosos, Javier Co, Kungkun, Labadabad, Laxon, Lagman, Laneta Laulgan, Lasatin, Diechon, Lilim Caichon, Lovrigat, Lopez Benur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel Luis, Loyola, Makapaglaroy, Maceta, Madrona, Malapita, Manalo, Mangawa, mga dadatos Soharto, mga dadatos sa Jid, Marcoleta, Marcos Marino, Marquez Martinez, Matugas, Villana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez, Malañón, Maminalo, Campo, Olivares, Edwin, Henry, Ortega, Pablo, Ortega, Pinino, Paqueo, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Paganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Cabasquín, Boradasa, Ramírez Sato, Ramos, Lampago, Servilla, Roapuna, Rubes, Rocamora, Rodríguez Isidro, Rodríguez Máximo, Román Romero, Romualdes, Romualdo, Roque, Sagdana, Sagalbaria, Sahari, Salceda, Salimbao, Sado, Salón, Sambar, Sandoval, San Copan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento César, Sarmiento Edgar Mérez, Sabillano, Sema, Xiao, Silviero, Sinson, Swansing Estreleta, Swansing Horacio, Suarez, Alvarito, Monting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shene, Tijada, Tevez, Chanco, Ting, Tiño, Tolentino, Treñas, Tupasti, Umali, Onabia, Ungab, Único, Juliet, Orlando, Ribareta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Vilar de Velasco, Velasco Cotera, Veloso, Vergara, Villapuerta, Villanueva, Villeras Suárez, Villarica, Villarín, Vilago, Yap Arthur, Yap Pineso, Yap Victor, Yu, Samore Mara Carmen, Ronaldo Zarate, Sobiri.
With 171 members voting in affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 8986 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we consider for approval on third reading House Bill number 9002. And may I ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill, thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 9002 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 9002, an act declaring Barangay Sumisanon located in the municipality of St. Bernard, province of Southern Leyte, in an ecotourism zone and appropriating funds therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 9002. Honorable members Abaya, Bayan, Abellano, Abu, Abuega, Chironaco, Pacosta, Salba, Adjong Advingula, Garao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Matongan, Dayang, Angara, Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcila, Arenas, Atienza, Mintado, Bagaw, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawid, Bautista, Bendigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Feliciana, Belmonte, Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernas, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo, Anthony, Bravo, Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulit, Bigtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto, Biano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Caricasilao, Castelo, Castro France, Castro Fredinil, Catampo, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ceriles, Chavez, Chepeco, Coco, Juanco, Collantes, Cortez, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisologo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, de Jesus, de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, de Lusar, de los Montalia, Demaporo Abdullah, Demaporo Mohamed Khalid, Duavi, Durano, Di, Lago, Inverga, Erisa, Erigel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Estrella, Eusebio, Evardone, Fariñas, Fernando, Fer Juliet, Fer Luis, Perel, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garces, Garcia, Gwendolyn, Garcia, Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gastaya, Gatchelian, Heron, Goana Cristina, Gomar, Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandra, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Groseta, Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D, Hofer, Javier, Halusos, Kokunhun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lenete Laugan, Lasatin, Liachon, Lilem, Caichong, Lobrigat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Leola, Macapagal-Arroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magundadat, Suarto, Magundadat, Sajin, Marcoleta, Marcos, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Martugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Nunez, Colanyao, Nominal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vininola, Pacquiao Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Premisia, Sagabas, Kim, Boradasa, Ramirez, Sato, Relampagos, Revilla, Ruapuna, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahali, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Cesar, Sarmiento Edgar Meri, Sevillano, Sema Xiao, Singson, Silverios, Swansing Estrella, Swansing Horacio, Suarez y Alvarado, Tan Bunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shorny, Tejada, Teves, Yanco, Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Trañas, Tugna, Tupasti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Vilarde, Velasco, Velasco Cartera, Veloso Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villarraz, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Milencio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora Mara Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate Zubiri.
With 171 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 9002 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for the approval on third reading, House Bill number 9017. And may we ask the Secretary General to retitle the bill and thereafter call the roll for nominal voting. So move.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 9017 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill number 9017, an act establishing a campus of the Polytechnic University of the Philippines in the municipality of Cabiao, province of Nueva Ecija, to be known as the PUP Cabiao Campus, and appropriating funds therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill number 9017. Abaya, Abayo, Nabilianosa, Abo, Abuega, Charon, Acop, Acosta, Acosta, Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Agrao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castilla, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcidas, Arenas, Atchansa, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagaching, Bagilat, Banal, Berbers, Barsaga, Batawid, Bautit, Sabandigan, Bilaro, Belmonte, Pelesiano, Belmonte, Jose, Cristoper, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Vernes, Bertis, Biason, Billones, Veron, Bolilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo, Anthony, Bravo, Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulutbek, Tancagas, Calderon, Calisto Urbiano, Caminero, Campus, Canama, Cari, Casilo, Castelo, Castro France, Castro Pradinil, Catamco, Caetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ceriles, Chavez, Chepeco, Cojo, Juanco, Coliantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cusalacan, Crisólogo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva, Daripe, Datul, Daza, de Sus de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, de Rosario, de los Montalia, Dimapur Abdullah, Dimapur Mohamed Khalid, Duabit, Durano, Di, Ilago, Iniverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Spino, Estrella, Eusebio, Ibardone, Farinas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Floirendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garces, García, Gwendolyn, García, José Enrique, García, Galvano, Garin, Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasatay, Gatchalian, Heron, Go, Ana Cristina, Go, Mark, Gomez, Gonzaga, González, Alexandria, González, Aurelio, González, Fernando, Goroseta, Gullias, Hernández, Ferdinand, Hernández, Fol, Herrera, D, Hofer, Alaso, Xavier, Cocon, Hun, Labadabat, Laxon, Lagman, Lanete, Lauga, Lesatin, Lechon, Lee, Lim Kaichon, Lobrigan, Lopez Beno, Lopez Caro, Lopez Madulis, Loyola, Makapaglaro, Moseta, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Mangudado Suardo, Mangudado Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Marino, Marquez Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Melasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Duñez Bolañón, Novamina, Locampo, Olivares, On Edwin, On Henry, Ortega, Pablo, Ortega, Bininol, Pajea, Paduano, Palpa, Pancho, Paganiban, Panomatas, Papanday, Pinchay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Rodaza, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodríguez Isidro, Rodríguez Maxwell, Román Romero, Romualdo, Romualdo Rojas, Agdalan, Sagarbaria, Sajares, Salceda, Salimbán, Gonzalo, Salón, Sambar, Sandoval, San Copan, Santos Rectos, Sarmiento César, Sarmiento Edgar Meri, Savillano, Semas, Chau, Silveira, Sinson, Suansin, Estrellata, Suansin, Horacio, Suarez, Alvarado, Tan Bunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Sherni, Tijada, Tevez, Chanco, Tintiño, Tolentino, Treña, Sugna, Tupas, Ti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Único, Cuy Juliet, Orlando, Coibareta, Vargas, Vargas, Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Cotera, Viloso, Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villaraza, Suárez, Villarica, Villarín, Vilago, Yap, Artur, Yapinesio, Yap Victor, Yus, Zamoria, María Carmen, Zamora, Ronaldo, Zarate, Subiri.
With 171 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 9017 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for the approval on third reading House Bill number 9086 and ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting. So move, Madam Speaker.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 9086 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 9086, an act converting the Dr. Fernando B. Duran Senior Memorial Hospital, formerly Sorsogon Provincial Hospital, in the province of Sorsogon from secondary to tertiary level hospital under the full administrative and technical supervision of the Department of Health, increasing its bed capacity from 100 to 250 and appropriating funds therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 9086. Honorable Members Abaya, Bayo, Nabelyano, Sabo, Abega, Cheron, Ako, Pacosa, Ako, Salvad, Jong, Advincula, Agrao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara, Castillo, Antentino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawid, Bautista, Bendigan, Belaro, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertiz, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulit Bagtang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixtrubiano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro France, Castro Fedenil, Cadapco, Cayetano, Celeste, Serafica, Ciriles, Chavez, Chepeco, Coanco, Collantes, Cortez, Cortuna, Cosalan, Crisologo, Cua, Cuaresma, Cueva, Delipe, Datol, Daza de Jesus, de Venecia, Defensor, Del Mar, Del Rosario, de Los Montalia, de Maporo Abdullah, de Maporo Muhammad Kali, Duavid, Durano, D, Ilago, Enverga, Erice, Erigel, Ermita Buhay, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Everdone, Farinas, Fernando, Ferrer Juliet, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentavilla, Garbin, Garces, Garcia, Gwendolyn, Garcia, Jose Enrique, Garcia, Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasataya, Gatchalian, Heron, Gona, Ana Cristina, Mark Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Groseta, Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Herrera D, Hofer, Javier Halus Hos, Kokunhun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Linete, Lazatin, Leachon, Lee, Lemcaichon, Labrigat, Lopez Benel, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel, Leola, Makapagalaroya, Maceda, Madrona, Malapita, Manalo, Mangawang, Magandadal Suarto, Magandadal Sajid, Macarleta, Marcos Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Miliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Nunez Malañaon, Omenal, Ocampo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Vinola, Pacquiao Paduano, Palma Pancho, Panganibang Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Premisia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Relampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robres, Rocamora, Rodriguez, Isidro, Rodriguez, Maximo, Roman, Romero, Romualdo, Roque, Sakdalan, Sagarbaria, Sali, Salcedo, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento, Cesar, Sarmiento, Egarmeri, Sevillano, Sema, Xiao, Silverio, Singson, Swansing, Estrellas, Swansing, Horacio, Suarez, Si Alvarado, Tambunting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Shoniti, Ada, Teve, Sianco, Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupas, Ti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Alfonso, Villarde, Velasco, Cartera, Veloso, Vergara, Villaferte, Villanueva, Villaras, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Pilencio, Yap Victor Yu, Zamora Maria Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubiri.
With 171 members voting in the affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 9086 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we approve on third reading House Bill number 9095 and ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 9095 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill number 9095, an act establishing the Special Economic Zone and Freeport in the province of Ilocos Norte, creating for this purpose the Ilocos Norte Special Economic Zone and Freeport Authority and appropriating funds, therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill number 9095. Abaya, Nabiliano, Abo, Abuega, Charon, Aka, Pacosta, Cosalba, Jong, Advincula, Agrao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Pantaleon, Almante, Matong Andaya, Angar Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino Magsasay, Aragones, Albizon, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bacaching, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawid, Bautista, Bandiga, Bilar, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertiz, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Maravilla, Brosas, Bulutbectan, Cagas, Calderon, Calixtorbiano, Caminero, Campus, Canama, Cari, Casida, Castelo, Castro Franz, Castro Predenil, Catamco, Caetano, Celeste, Serafica, Cerides, Chavez, Chepeco, Coco, Juanco, Collantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosolan, Crisólogo, Juan Corresma, Cueva, Dalipi, Dotol Daza, de Jesus de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, del Rosario de los Montalia, Dimaporo Abdullah, Dimaporo Muhammad Khalid, Duabit, Durano, Ilago, Inverga, Irice, Erigel, Ermita Buhay, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Ibardone, Pariñas, Fernando, Ferrer Judil, Per Luis, Peril, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentevella, Garbin, Garces, Garcia Gwendolyn, Garcia Jose Enrique, Garcia Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasatay, Gatchalian, Heron, Go, Ana Cristina, Go, Mark, Gomez, Gonzaga, González, Alexandria, González Aurelio, González Fernando, Goroseta, Gullias, Hernández Ferdinand, Hernández Fol, Herrera D, Hofer, Alaso sabir ko kung hun labad-labad dakson lagman danete laugan na sa tindi Chon Lee, Limkay Chon, Lovrigat, Lopez Benor, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manuel Luis, Loyola, Macapolgaroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, mga dadato Suharto, mga dadato Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Marino, Marquez Martinez, Matugas, Meliana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez Malañón, Menalo Campo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Bininola, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primisia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Radaza, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodríguez Isidro, Rodríguez Máximo, Román Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo Roques, Sagdalan, Sagarbaria, Sahales, Salceda, Salimbangon, Sado, Salón, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento César, Sarmiento Garmeri, Sabeliano, Sema, Siao, Silverio, Singson, Sonsing Estreleta, Sonsing Rocio, Suarez, Si Alvarado, Tambuting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Sherni, Tijada, Tebes, Chanco, Tintinho, Trentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tubasti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Único, Uy, Juliet, Orlando, Ibareta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Vilar de Velasco, Velasco Cotera, Viloso Vergara, Villapuerto, Villanueva, Villaza Suárez, Villarica, Villarín, Vilago, Yap Arthur, Yap Indeso, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora María Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Sobiri.
With 171 members voting in affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 9095 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move for the approval on third reading House Bill number 9097 and ask the Secretary General to read the title of the bill and thereafter call the roll of members for nominal voting.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill
9097, Madam Speaker.
9097 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill 9097, an act establishing the Special Economic Zone and Freeport in the province of Ilocos Sur, creating for this purpose the Ilocos Sur Special Economic Zone and Freeport Authority, and appropriating funds therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 9097. Honorable members, Abaya-Abayon, Abellana Sabo, Vega, Cheronaco, Pacosaco, Salvadong, Advincula, Cagrao, Alcabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Matongandaya, Angara, Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Umentado, Bagaw, Bagatsing, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Bersaga, Batawid, Bautista, Bendigan, Bilaro, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte Si Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertiz, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bondok, Bordado, Bravo, Anthony, Bravo, Maria Vida, Brosas, Bulpictang, Cagas, Calderon, Calixto, Biano, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casilao, Castelo, Castro, France, Castro, Fendenil, Catampo, Cayetano, Celestes, Rafi, Ciriles, Chavez, Chipeco, Cocoang, Cocollantes, Cortez, Cortuna, Costadan, Crisologo, Cuba, Cuaresma, Cueva de Lipe, de Tol, Daza, de Jesus, de Venecia, Defensor, Del Mar, de Rosario, de los Montalia, de Mapor Abdullah, de Mapor Muhammad Khalid, David Dorano, Dielago, Envergarigue, Irgel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Verdone, Fariñas, Fernando, Fer Juliet, Fer Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuna, Fuentebella, Garbin, Garces, Garcia, Gwendolyn, Garcia, Jose Enrique, Garcia, Albano, Garino, Oscar, Garin Sharon, Gasataya, Gatchelian, Leron, Goana, Cristina, Mark Gomez, Gonzaga, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Aurelio, Gonzales Fernando, Gustavo Gullias, Hernandez Ferdinand, Hernandez Paul, Heradi Hofer, Javier Halos Hos, Kokun, Labad, Lacson, Lagman, Lenete, Laugan, Lastin, Liachon, Liliam Cachon, Labrigat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlos, Lopez Manuel, Leola, Makapagalaroya, Maceda, Madrona, Malapitan, Manalo, Mangawang, Magundadato, Suarto, Magundadato, Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos, Marino, Marquez, Martinez, Matugas, Medellana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez, Malañaon, Ominalo, Campo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega, Pablo, Ortega, Vininola, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Princia, San Cabaski, Boradasa, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Lampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman Romero, Romualdo Roque, Sakdala, Sagarbaria, Salix, Salceda, Salimbangon, Salo, Salon, Sambar, Sandoval, Sancopan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento Ses, Sarmiento Ergan Meres, Villano, Sema, Xiao, Silver, Singson, Swansing Estrellas, Swansing Horatios, Suarez, Si Alvarado, Tambunting, Tan Angelia, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Sherni, Tejada, Teves, Yancoting, Tino, Tolentino, Treñas, Plugna, Tupas, Tiumali, Unabia, Ungab, Unico, Uy Juliet, Uy Rolando, Uy Barreta, Vargas, Alfonso, Velarde, Velasco, Cartera, Veloso, Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villarraz, Suarez, Villarica, Villarin, Villago, Yap Arthur, Yap Ilencio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora, Mar Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Zubiri.
With 171 members voting in affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 9097 is approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we direct the Secretary General to transmit all approved bills on third reading to the Senate immediately. So move, Madam Speaker.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The Secretary General is directed to transmit all House bills approved on third reading to the Senate of the Philippines. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we designate the following members to the Bicameral Conference Committee on the disagreeing votes on House Bill number 8541, establishing the Philippine Space Development and Utilization Policy and creating the Philippine Space Agency. They are the following, Madam Speaker: Representative Mariano Michael Velarde, Representative Erico Aristotle Aumentado, Representative Virgilio Lacson, Representative Christopher De Venecia, Representative Seth Frederick Calosos, Representative Joey Sartes Salceda, Representative Aniceto Bertis III, and Representative Arlene Arcillas.
The following are designated to the Bicameral Conference Committee on the disagreeing provisions of the House Bill number 8541 and Senate Bill number 1983 on creating the Philippine Space Agency, namely Representative Mariano Michael Velarde, Representative Erico Aristotle Aumentado, Representative Virgilio Lacson, Representative Christopher De Venecia, Representative Seth Frederick Colosos, Representative Joy Sartes Salceda, Representative Aniceto Bertis III, and Representative Arlene Arcillas. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, motion to suspend.
Session is suspended until 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Suspend? I'm sorry, session is suspended. Session resumed. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we resume session and take up bills on third reading.
Any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. The, Majority
Madam
Leader.
Speaker, I move that we take up House Bill 9076 for third reading.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 9076 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill number 9076, an act changing the name of the Malita District Hospital in the Municipality of Malita, Province of Davao Occidental, to Davao Occidental Provincial Hospital, increasing its bed capacity from 25 to 100 beds and appropriating funds, therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill number 9076. Abaya, Abayon, Abellanosa, Abo, Agweg, Atcharon, Acop, Acosta, Acosta, Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Garao, Agabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejano, Almario, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez France, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbizon, Arcillas, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bacaching, Bagilat, Banal, Barbers, Barsaga, Batawil, Bautista, Bandigan, Villaro, Belmonte, Feliciano, Belmonte, Jose Christopher, Belmonte, Ricardo, Benitez, Bernos, Bertiz, Biason, Billones, Biron, Bolilla, Bundok, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Morevida, Brosas, Bulutbeg, Talcagas, Calderon, Calixto Rubiana, Caminero, Campos, Canama, Cari, Casila, Castelo, Castro Franz, Castro Padril, Catamco, Caetano, Celeste, Serapica, Cerelias, Chávez, Chipeco, Juanco, Coliantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Cosalán, Cresólogo, Cuba, Corasma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, de Jesús, de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, del Rosario, de los Montalia, Dimaporo Abdullah, Dimaporo Muhammad Gali, Duabit, Durano, Di, Ilago, Niverga, Erice, Eriguel, Ermita, Buhain, Escudero, Espino, Estrella, Eusebio, Bardone, Farinas, Fernando, Ferrer Junior, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Florendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fentebella, Gabin, Garces, García Gwendolyn, García José Enrique, García Albano, Garin Oscar, Garin Sharon, Casatay, Gasilán, Ron, Go Ana Cristina, Go Mark, Gómez, Gonzaga, González Alexandria, González Aurelio, González Fernando, Goriseta, Gulias, Hernández Ferdinand, Hernández Fol, Herrera D, Hofer, Halasosa, Bir, Ko, Hun, Labadabad, Daxon, Lagban, Lanetel, Laugan, Lasatin, Yechon, Lee, Dim Kaichong, Lobrigat, Lopez Benur, Lopez Caro, Lopez Manuelis, Loyola, Makapaglaroy, Maceda, Madrona, Malapita, Manalo, Mangawa, Mangudadato, Suharto, Mangudadato, Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Marino, Marquez Martinez, Matugas, Eliana Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez, Malañao, Ominalo, Campo, Olivares, On Edwin, On Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Binino, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Pacaniban, Panotes, Papandayan, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicia, Sagabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Rampagos, Revilla, Ruapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodríguez Isidro, Rodríguez Máximo, Román, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Rojas, Sagdales, Sagarbaria, Sahari, Salceda, Salimba, Gonzalo, Salón, Sambar, Sandoval, San Copan, Santos Recto, Sarmiento, César, Sarmiento, Edgar Merit, Sabillano, Sema, Ciao Silveres, Inson, Swansing, Estrelleta, Swansing, Horacio, Suarez, Alvarado, Tambuting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Cherny, Tijada, Tebes, Chanco, Ting, Tiño, Tolentino, Treñas, Tugna, Tupasti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab Único, Uy Juliet, Orlando, Ibareta, Vargas, Vargas Alfonso, Vilarde, Velasco, Velasco Catera, Viloso, Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villarraza, Suárez, Villarica, Villarín, Violago, Yap Arthur, Yap Pilecio, Yap Victor, Yu, Samoria, Maria Carmen, Zamora, Ronaldo, Sarates, Subiri.
With 171 members voting in affirmative, 0 negative, 0 abstentions, House Bill 9076 is now approved on third reading. Majority Leader.
Madam Speaker, I move that we take up House Bill 9077 and direct the Secretary General for the nominal voting.
Secretary General is directed to read House Bill 9077 and call the roll for nominal voting.
House Bill number 9077, an act increasing the bed capacity of Ilocos Sur District Hospital Masingal in Magsingal, Ilocos Sur from 25 beds to 100 beds and appropriating funds, therefore. Roll call of members in consideration of House Bill 9077. Abaya na Beliano sa Abo, Abegat, Saron, Acap, Acosta, Alba, Adjong, Advincula, Garawa, Gabao, Albano, Alcala, Alejana, Almaro, Almonte, Alonte, Alvarez Brands, Alvarez Mercedes, Alvarez Pantaleon, Amante, Amatong, Andaya, Angara Castillo, Antonino, Antonio, Aquino, Magsaysay, Aragones, Arbison, Arcides, Arenas, Atienza, Aumentado, Bagao, Bocaching, Bagilat, Banal, Barber, Barsaga, Batawad, Bautista Bandiga, Vilar, Belmonte Feliciano, Belmonte, Jose Christopher, Belmonte Ricardo, Benitez, Bernas, Bertis, Piason, Billones, Beron, Bolilla, Bondoc, Bordado, Bravo Anthony, Bravo Moremita, Brosas, Bulutbek, Dan Cagas, Calderon, Calistorbiano, Caminero, Campus Cana, Kahanama, Cari, Casilo, Castello, Castro Franz, Castro Pedinil, Catamco, Caetano, Celeste, Serapica, Cerilis, Chavez, Tepeco, Coco, Juanco, Juliantes, Cortés, Cortuna, Joselán, Crisólogo, Cuba, Coresma, Cueva, Dalipe, Datol, Daza, de Jesús de Venecia, Defensor del Mar, del Rosario, de los Montalia, Dima por Abdullah, Dima por Mohamed Khalid, Duabit, Durano, Di, Ilago, Inverga, Rice, Eriguel, Ermita Buhain, Escudero, Espina, Estrella, Eusebio, Ibardone, Pariñas, Fernando, Ferrer Julio, Ferrer Luis, Ferriol, Rendo, Flores, Fortuno, Fuentevella, Garbín, Garces, García Gwendolyn, García José Enrique, García Albano, Garin Oscar, Galinciano, Gasatay, Gatsilian, Heron, Go, Ana Cristina, Go, Mark, Gómez, Gonzaga, González, Alexandria, González, Aurelio, González, Fernando, Goroseta, Gullias, Hernández, Ferdinand, Hernández, Fol, Herrera D, Hofer, Relasos, Abir, Kokong, Hun, Labad, Lacson, Lagban, Lanete, Laugan, Lasatin, Yechon, Lee, Lipaichon, Lovrigat, Lopez Benhur, Lopez Carlo, Lopez Manulis, Loyola, Macapalgaroyo, Maceda, Madrona, Malapita, Manalo, Mangawa, Mangodadatos, Suharto, Mangodadatos, Sajid, Marcoleta, Marcos Mariño, Marquez, Martínez, Matugas, Villana, Mending, Mendoza, Mercado, Mirasol, Montoro, Nava, Nieto, Noel, Nograles, Nolasco, Núñez Malañao, Aminalo, Campo, Olivares, Ong Edwin, Ong Henry, Ortega Pablo, Ortega Bininola, Pacquiao, Paduano, Palma, Pancho, Panganiban, Panotes, Papanday, Pichay, Pico, Pimentel, Pineda, Plaza, Primicies, Algabas, Kimbo, Radasa, Ramirez Sato, Ramos, Rampagos, Revilla, Roapuno, Robes, Rocamora, Rodriguez Isidro, Rodriguez Maximo, Roman, Romero, Romualdez, Romualdo, Roque, Sacdalan, Sacarbaria, Sajales, Salceda, Salimba, Gonzalo, Salón, Sambar, Sandoval, San Copal, Santos Recto, Sarmiento, César, Sarmiento, Edgar Mérez, Avellano, Sema, Xiao, Silveres, Sinson, Swan, Sin, Estreleta, Swan, Sin, Horacio, Suarez, Sir Alvarado, Tamuting, Tan Angelina, Tan Milagrosa, Tan Cherny, Tihada, Tebes, Chanco, Ting, Tino, Tolentino, Treña, Stugna, Tupas, Ti, Umali, Unabia, Ungab, Unique, Oy Juliet, Oy Orlando, Oy Barreta, Vargas, Alfonso, Vilar de Velasco, Cotera, Viloso, Vergara, Villafuerte, Villanueva, Villaraza Suárez, Villarica, Villarín, Vilago, Yap Arthur, Yap Pilecio, Yap Victor, Yu, Zamora María Carmen, Zamora Ronaldo, Zarate, Sobiri.